102, with studios in Bowling Green, Louisiana, and Pittsfield. Area high school basketball is on the air. Every week, Eagle 102 brings you the best of area high school sports. On air at 102.1, online at kjfmradio.com, and on the KJFM radio app. Now to the court for high school basketball on your area sports leader, KJFM Radio.
And good evening and welcome to night number 3 of the 101st Bowling Green Invitational here on Eagle 102 Sports. Mark Front and Chris Grody here in the high school gym for the men's championship semifinals, the first of 2 nights of semifinals here on KJFM. We'll have Bowling Green and Clopton in our early game. That's a 1 versus 5 matchup. And then the late game here in the high school gym will be 7 seed Winfield against number 3 seed Louisiana. And that's an interesting one because Winfield, they underperformed in the Clopton tournament. I think they've started out strong here, beating a very strong North Callaway team, the 2 seed in the opening round. That was by far the biggest upset in the opening rounds of this tournament, boys or girls. So the middle school gym, the consolation semifinals will be Ellsbury and Van Far and North Callaway and Silex. And, of course, we'll have game breaks throughout the night with Marianne of all the action over there. It's Bowling Green, it's Clopton to start us off tonight from the 101st Bowling Green Invitational. We'll start the pregame show for you next on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by William Watson Hotel and Watson 1838, J. Roberts Jewelers, Wood Smoke Meats, and Hayden's Motorsports.
The Eagle 102 Sports pregame show is coming up on KJFM Radio.
For over 40 years, Heart Care Chiropractic Center has been the trusted name in health and wellness in Bowling Green. Located at 300 West Main, just off the square, Heart Care Chiropractic specializes in helping athletes of all ages stay at the top of their game. Whether recovering from a sports injury or looking to improve mobility and performance, student athletes and their families turn to Heart Care for expert chiropractic care they can rely on. As the action heats up on the field, court, or track, Heart Care Chiropractic Center is proud to support local athletes and keep our community moving strong. Call today to schedule an appointment.
Lynn's Heritage House, your home for affordable and home-like senior living, is perfect for independent seniors or those needing assistance with daily activities. If you or someone you know is ready for a retirement home or needs care from a hospital stay or surgery, call Lynn's to set up a tour and visit soon. Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane, Louisiana.
Dawn's Monuments has been dedicated to helping area residents and their families create monuments to withstand the test of time for over 40 years. Visit Dawn's Monuments at 314 West Washington Street in Pittsfield. People who care for families that care.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Noah Builders, Pike County Mutual Insurance Agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Cluckey, Eagles Nest Inn, and People's Savings Bank.
It's time now for the Eagle 102 Sports pregame show on KJFM Radio.
Getting ready for the first of 2 championship semifinals here tonight from the 101st Bowling Green Invitational, as Bowling Green, the 1 seed, takes on the 5 seed Clopton Hawks. And Chris, I think Clopton is making adjustments for this ball game. There's a change in the starting lineup. We'll tell you about that in a little bit, but I think they want to be bigger to match up with the physicality of the Bowling Green Bobcats.
Well, you know, Tuesday they did a really good job against Van Far, really taking Pacey Redding out of the basketball, almost a football game, taking him out of the basketball game just by sheer coverage, and that was a pretty physical game. So whatever adjustments they can make here to be bigger against a pretty productive Bowling Green Bobcat basketball team will be good for them.
And we've got Marianne down the hall in her riot gear for that second game tonight between North Callaway and Silex. Last time they met. Yeah. Did you not get your gear? Did you not get your gear?
I did not.
Uh-oh.
I did not, because
we
I know that they're
left
going
it
to
at the
be
bank for you.
gentlemen.
Okay. Yeah, you keep believing that, but I think you're going to have a fun one a little bit later on tonight. First one should be good, too, between a couple of sets of Indians, a couple different tribes between Ellsbury and Van Far.
You know, I'm looking, and you all had mentioned Pacey Redding's injury the other night. It looks like so far he's out here, he's warming up, he's looking pretty good. We'll wait and see how that plays out. I think that is going to have a big impact tonight on this match, as you've said numerous times. But you're right, these two teams faced off just a week or two ago. It was a fairly close game as Van Far got the win, 57-43. I think we're probably going to see a lot of that same momentum tonight from the Van Far Indians, looking to get into that championship game and not end their week early here. So, like I said, it's going to depend on some health issues going on, and we'll keep you updated, of course, as we move through the game.
All right, thank you very much, Marianne, and we'll visit with you frequently tonight throughout this broadcast for Eagle 102 Game Breaks. We'll take a look at our keys to the game for Bowling Green and Clopton after this on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Service and Supply Co-op of Bowling Green, Buchanan Excavating, Eccles Farm Market, and Bill Allen Auction Service.
The Eagle 102 Sports keys to the game are right around the corner. Brought to you by Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Pike County Glass specializes in designing and installing windows and doors for homes along with commercial properties in and around Pittsfield. Pike County Glass can also help with screen repair and replacement, broken windows, plus windshield replacement. For a full list of services, visit PikeCountyGlass.com. Pike County Glass, outfitting homes and businesses with windows and entryways for a timeless look. Pike County Glass, 1351 West Washington Street in Pittsfield.
Hi, this is Shelley Clucky with Pike County Mutual Insurance Company. We appreciate the value of working hard and making sure you've taken steps to make sure you're prepared for whatever comes your direction. Best wishes to all of our area athletes for another amazing season from myself and Corey Buchanan at Pike County Mutual Insurance Company on the Square in Bowling Green.
Romar Supply has expanded their area with a brand new location in Bowling Green. For more than 45 years, Romar Supply has been the trusted local source for plumbing, electrical, septic, and drainage materials, plus rental equipment and trailer sales, serving contractors and homeowners across our region from their original Troy location. Visit them at romarsupplyinc.com or like them on Facebook. Your local supplier since 1979, Romar Supply. Now open at 1609 Business Highway 54 West in Bowling Green.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Eccles Farm Market, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
Time now for the Eagle 102 Sports keys to the game on KJFM. Sponsored by Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate in Louisiana.
And our keys to the game for Bowling Green and Clopton here in the men's semifinals. I think it's going to come down to how this game is called. If the officials allow it to be more physical, I think Bowling Green has a significant edge. If they are calling it tight and not letting them battle around, I think Clopton's going to be very much in this game.
Well, and just to say what's most common, really, if Bowling Green gets on a hot streak, they've got some kids that can flat shoot the ball, and when they get on a hot streak, they can be devastating to any team. Ryan Hall's had one game where he scored 30 points in a basketball game this year already. So if he gets on fire, you have to change your strategy all again.
And I've talked a lot about Bowling Green and their identity this season. But I think they are versatile under Coach Andrew Martinson.
Yeah.
They can adapt a little bit better than some of the other teams around. And we've seen they played Clopton opening round of the Montgomery tournament at Clopton, actually, because of the weather. And it was a tight game. And Bowling Green struggled from the line, but they were able to make those adjustments and pull out the victory.
Well, and I think going from last year to this year, Dallas Henderson is a big impact player for Bowling Green because Oliver comes out and what I've seen is teams adjust to the lack of Oliver being there, but then Dallas fills that spot very well, and a lot of teams aren't ready for that.
Yeah, it's not an exact mold by any means. Because Dallas is about 6 inches shorter and probably a little bit stockier. So, but what Dallas Henderson has is almost not a desire, but a hunger for the basket. I mean, he'll do whatever it takes to not only get the ball but get it into the hole.
Well, after last week, his dive for the loose ball on the floor was pretty awesome, and it reminded me, of watching basketball as a kid and watching Dennis Rodman giving everything he had to go get the ball.
Yeah, exactly.
So if he's got that, I want the ball no matter what, that's a heck of an impact.
It's keys to the game here for Bowling Green and Clopton, and our starting lineups are next on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by DC Septic and Drain, Central Elevator, your Purina dealer, DG Firearms, and Randy's Jewelry.
The Eagle 102 Sports starting lineups are coming up. Brought to you by Community State Banks of Missouri.
This is Marianne Everhart with Community State Bank of Missouri. At Community State Bank, we don't just work here, we live here. When you bank with us, you're not just an account number, you're part of something bigger. Community State Bank of Missouri, with branches in Bowling Green and Troy. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Mike Henry Excavating has served Pike, Lincoln, and Warren counties for over 15 years. Demolition work, septic systems, water lines, footings, gutter drain services, and more, all at an affordable cost. Check out MikeHenryExcavating.com.
At PCMH Physical Therapy, you will not only be educated on your condition, but also actively involved in treatment by setting goals with your therapist and performing an independent home exercise program. Hi, this is Patrick Cuppy, Assistant Rehab Director and Physical Therapist at PCMH Outpatient Physical Therapy. We believe it is important to develop a customized, comprehensive exercise program that focuses on function, such as returning to work, normal daily activities, or sports. Please choose Pike County Memorial Hospital for all of your physical therapy needs. In Bowling Green, call 324-3105. In Louisiana, call 560-5530.
Game on, Bowling Green. Fuel up before or after the games at a Taste of Philly steak during the 101st Bowling Green basketball tournament. Show your Bowling Green Bobcat or Clopton Hawks discount card. Buy 2 dinner entrees and get a free appetizer. A Taste of Philly steak. Great food for game day.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Bowling Green Tractor, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Vicki Cadwallader Real Estate, and Pepsi.
The Eagle 102 Sports starting lineups on KJFM are sponsored by Community State Banks of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy.
And your starters for this semifinal in the championship side of the bracket. First for the 5 seed Clopton Hawks, coached by Landon Hall. They'll start a senior guard, number 0, Adam Matheny. Number 30, a senior forward, James Matheny gets a start. A sophomore guard, number 21, Trey Spoonster. A senior forward, number 23, Tucker Salmons. And a senior forward, number 34, Larson Hall, rounds out the starting 5. For the number 1 seed, Bowling Green Bobcats, 11-4, coached by Andrew Martinson. They'll start a junior, number 5, Ryan Hall. A senior, number 10, Xander Fairchild. A junior, number 15, Brennan Scherter. Junior, number 22, Jack McDonald. And a senior, number 33, Oliver Niemeyer, rounds out the starters for the Bobcats. Again, Matheny, Spoonster, Salmons, and Hall. And for Bowling Green, Hall, Fairchild, Scherter, McDonald, and Niemeyer. Those are your starting lineups. The teams heading to the benches for on-court introductions. The tip-off right after the national anthem. We'll take a break, come back with more of the 101st Bowling Green Invitational after this on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by McNailer & Sons Backhoe and Excavating, Bolin Chevrolet, Adams Plumbing and Electrical, and Sun Window Company.
At Gambino's Eatery in Louisiana, we're always cooking up ways to serve you better. We're now open Wednesday through Saturday, taking orders from 11 a.m. all the way until 8 p.m. So you've got even more time to enjoy your favorites. We're closed on Sundays, but still available for private events with advanced booking. Real food, real flavor, right here in Pike County. Gambino's Eatery in Louisiana.
If it's not on the menu, we don't talk about it.
Hannibal Regional Medical Group in Bowling Green is right here for you and your family. The Hannibal Regional Medical Group team of primary care providers are ready to help guide you on your path to better health. To schedule an appointment, just call 573-324-2241. Hannibal Regional Medical Group in Bowling Green.
Don't have time to stop by the bank? That's not a problem if you're a customer of People's Bank and Trust. With our mobile and online banking service, you can now bank from anywhere, all from the convenience of your desktop and smartphone. So start banking on your schedule and download the People's Bank and Trust app today. People's Bank and Trust, hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, Gambino's Eatery, and Hannibal Regional Medical Group.
Anthem played. Teams about to be introduced. And the 101st Bowling Green Invitational is about to roll into the semifinals. Last night, of course, we had a big night for the ladies, their opening night, where Clopton defeated Bowling Green 85-22. It was Winfield over Ellsbury 54-39. Louisiana down North Callaway 48-13. And Silex outlasted Van Far 47-41. So tomorrow here in the high school gym, the championship semis will be Clopton against Winfield and Louisiana against Silex. The consolation semis, Bowling Green, Ellsbury, and North Callaway, Van Far. And then the marathon championship Saturday is coming up in a couple of days, which will actually start in the middle school gym at noon with the boys.
Marathon is the correct word for Saturday.
We'll start at noon with men's consolation, then girls consolation over there. 1 o'clock over here in the high school gym. They'll do the girls third place, then the girls championship, the boys third place, then the boys championship. Rounds out the final day of this tournament.
If you need me to, I'll come in like a corner man in boxing. I'll have like one of them things I can
Cut
splash.
me, Nick.
I can splash you with. Kind of slap you around a little bit, make sure you're okay. I'd do that for you.
I feel like a Kentucky Fried Idiot.
I think April would probably pay me more to do that.
Probably. It'll be Tucker Salmons jumping center for Clopton. Bowling Green still huddled up after the on-court introductions.
Big crowd.
Yes, it is. Yeah, the 5:30 game is packing them in. Niemeyer in there to jump center for Bowling Green. Did you see LeBron potentially playing his final game in Cleveland the other night?
I hope so.
Or he'll come back and sign with them for one season. That's the other option. As Clopton wins the opening toss, here's Spoonster for the Hawks, backing up to the center circle. Comes in near side through the hands of Buffini and out of bounds. It did touch Zander, and then it touched Adam, and the turnover gives it to Bowling Green just 13 seconds into this championship semi.
Zander is certainly a leader on this team, and his effort is always at 100%.
100, 110?
Yeah.
Whatever it takes.
Yeah, my 100 was a minimum, yeah.
Out high with it is McDaniel for the Bobcats. Hands it off to Fairchild. Surveys the scene. Bounce pass to Schurter at the edge of the free throw line. Back to Hall. Ryan Hall. Clopton staying in his zone. Trying to kick it down to either Schurter or Niemeyer, and it goes over both their hands out of bounds. The clock didn't stop, by the way. Still hasn't stopped.
Yeah.
As the ball went out of bounds. So we're a minute into this ball game.
We're going to get out of here tonight.
Yeah.
Clopton's playing a little bit of different defense tonight, too, versus Bowling Green.
Uh-huh. Solomons gets it out to Hall. He's out high through Adam to the near side for Spoonster. Trey to the edge of the paint. No good. Niemeyer the rebound. Just tried a little runner there. Push it up on the rim. Rolled off. Hall gives it to McDaniel. Back to Fairchild on a weave. Now Schurter out high with it. He'll take the three. A little long and into that support. Wouldn't have counted anyway if it went through.
Would not have. Hit the support. Is that the reel up?
Yeah, it's part of the system that pulls that backboard into the ceiling. To the near side with it is Adam Matheny. Hall out at the top of the key, hands it off to Spoonster. Back to Hall to the basket. Shot no good. Hall may have had something to do with that for Bowling Green, and here comes Fairchild. He's going to pump the brakes and give it off to McDaniel. McDaniel had room, gives it to Zander on the far side. Back up top to Schurter. Schurter tried to feed it back to Fairchild. He wasn't in the right position, and here comes Clopton on the break. James off the glass, no good, but a foul going to be whistled against Schurter.
Yeah, Brendan was in a 2-on-1 there. Didn't have much of a chance. Did what he could to try to stop the play.
James Matheny to the line. And the shot is good. We have a score here, 1-0.
Student section did their part to try to make it not go in.
Second shot is good. More traditional that time. And it's 2-0 Clopton. 5:48 to go in the first. Hall across the line, hands to Fairchild. Now McDaniel with it. Jack gives it to Schurter. Nothing there for him. Gives it to McDaniel. Jack. Back to Brendan Schurter. All the way across. Fairchild for three. That's short. The rebound knocked around, and Spoonster picks it up from Matheny. Trey to the far side with it to Tucker Salmons. Tucker feeds it. And a travel called against Larson Hall as he tried to spin off the Bobcat defender.
I'd like to see Bowling Green down here offensively try to get the ball to their post player, but it doesn't even look like they've looked that way yet. They've kind of used him as a decoy almost to get him out of the way.
Hall with Niemeyer in front of him. Gets it to Schurter. Schurter is fouled by Matheny. That'll be James first. They've each fouled each other now. 4:53 to play, 2-0 Clopton. And Brendan Schurter will try to get Bowling Green on the board. First shot's good. And it's a 2-1 ball game. Second shot for Schurter is good as well. We've started off strong from the line tonight.
100%.
Here's Adam Matheny to Spoonster. Now for Larson Hall. Out high through Salmons to Adam Matheny. Gives it back to Spoonster. Now to James. James spins to the bucket. No. And the rebound tipped by Niemeyer to Schurter. To the near side, McDaniel. McDaniel is fouled and the shot won't go. Spoonster going to pick up his first personal. 4:29 to play first quarter. All we've had is free throws go down so far.
Another good shooter at the line for the Bobcats here, and Jack McDaniel.
And his first shot is good. I don't think I've noticed him do that routine. He went,
that was neat.
kind of around his body after he dribbled. And puts it up with the right hand and in.
It works.
Yeah, 4-2.
I'm going to start doing that in my backyard games.
My backyard game, well, it's looking kind of rough these days. Here's Spoonster. Kick it, Salmons. Three wasn't there. Gives it back to Trey to the far side. Skip it, Matheny to Matheny. James lost it off his hip. Gives it back to Adam. To Trey. Now Hall has trouble and almost went out of bounds.
Good save.
Salmons on the far side.
Nice.
To Hall. Blocked.
Brendan Schurter, good block.
Put back, no. Another offensive rebound. Hall to Adam, and he puts it in. Matheny with 2. That's our first bucket from the field. Ties the game at 4 with 3:40 to go in the first. On the weave, it's Fairchild to McDonald. Bounce pass for Schurter. Schurter thought about taking it, gives it to McDonald. His jump shot is long. Rebound picked up by Spoonster. On the run is Adam Matheny. Trying to kick it across, and it's tipped out by Niemeyer with 3:19 to go.
Yeah, Brendan Schurter came in the backside of that play really good, quick to put himself in a good position. Oliver did a good job stepping up to that drive to take away the easy layup.
Jacob Harrelson in the ball game now for Clopton. Gets it to the near side for Spoonster. Spoonster back up top. Now to the far side for Tucker Salmons. Tucker to Harrelson to the near side for Trey. James Matheny with it. For Larson Hall. Hall scoops it back to Spoonster. He takes it to the free throw line, gives it back to Larson. His shot no good. Put nice back Harrelson. No, and that hit the shot clock. Harrelson's shot hit the shot clock.
Coach
Martin dead.
Called that before everybody else did.
Into the ball game, Dallas Henderson.
Harrelson did a good job coming in and just threw that ball high on that shot with what room he had, and that's what hit the shot clock.
You know how close we're getting to the shot clock because they're showing up in more and more gyms.
That's true.
Which I like it because it has the game clock above it too. Out high with it is Schurter. Oh, hit McDonald right in the forehead. It goes in the backcourt. And an over and back call against the Bobcats.
Yeah, Jack's still kind of like, what just happened?
He'll be blinking for a few minutes.
Crowd gave the audible, ooh.
Out high with it is James Matheny. Matheny against Henderson. Bounce pass to the near side. Tucker Salmons gives it to Larson Hall, and he lost it, but Hall had it go off of him out of bounds. 2:28 to play in the first. We're tied at 4.
Yeah, good game so far between both teams. Good pressure. Not a ton of shots just yet.
Harrelson to Hall. Had to kick it to Matheny, and he's fouled on the floor by the Bobcats.
Call that on Dallas Henderson probably.
2:24 to play. Just the second team foul. Both teams now with 2.
Brendan Schurter second.
Ooh, he has them both. Back up top, Matheny to Salmons. Looking for Hall down low. Goes to Spoonster for the 3. That one rims out, and Cameron Vanahowski with the rebound. He's on the run, and
call it carry.
Yep.
Made a little bit too much of an adjustment here right at half court.
How many squats does that kid do a day? Vanahowski is all leg. Out high with it is Hall. Now for Salmons, going against Hall. To the near side for Spoonster. Spoonster over to Harrelson. Gives it to Hall. Hall back to Spoonster. Henderson a good job peeling off his man and going to him, and Bowling Green gets the steal. Oh, stolen back, and they're going to call a foul, I think.
On Spoonster.
Yeah. His hand came up instead of hitting the ball. Well, actually, I think it hit the ball, but it extended through and hit Vanahowski.
It was certainly a good sell by Vanahowski if there was no contact.
Oh, the long-range 3 is too long. And the rebound pulled down by Salmons. All the way between the circles. Over to the far side. Here's Tucker Salmons. Back out to Trey Spoonster. Now for Matheny. To Tucker, back to Trey. Little ball fake there on McDonald. Shot blocked, and he's wondering what he has to do to draw a foul.
Yeah.
He bounced off a couple of Bowling Green defenders there. Here's McDonald.
His aggravation showed pretty clearly.
To Vanahowski, now to Schurter. Schurter on a weave to Hall for 3. That one's off the mark as well. Bowling Green just hasn't dialed in the outside shot yet. We're down to a minute to go in the quarter. Still tied at 4. Championship semifinals, 101st Bowling Green Invitational. Matheny gives it to Harrelson. Bounce pass. No shot available, so they go back up top to Spoonster with 38 seconds to go. Bounce it down. Hall to Salmons now for Spoonster. Down to 33 seconds. We just haven't had an opportunity to send it for a game break yet. We'll get there. Turnaround shot and good. James Matheny found himself about 6 foot out and gives Clopton a 2-point lead. Down to 18 seconds to go. Nothing there for Hall. Gives it to Scherter. Scherter can't hit the chippy. He was a little off balance. Here comes Clopton. 4 seconds. Hall to the hoop. No, but a foul. And while he heads to the line, we'll send it down the hall for an Eagle 102 game break.
Well, the Ellsbury Indians and the Van Far Indians are getting things tied up, or excuse me, they are tying up quite a bit here lately. Ellsbury opened up with an early lead, knocked down 3 early threes, but with 2:13 to go in the first quarter, it got tied up at 13 apiece, and after that, Pacey Redding dropped a 3-point shot, and Van Far has taken the lead and hasn't looked back since. So right now, with 5:53 to go here in the first half, Van Far leads Ellsbury 29-20, and this has been an Eagle 102 game break.
Thank you very much, Marianne. Making both the free throws was Larson Hall. It's an 8-4 game. Turnaround shot for 3 at the buzzer for Henderson, dropped short. We've played 8 minutes here from the 101st Bowling Green Invitational. It's Clopton 8, Bowling Green 4 on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Center Locker Service, Custom Works Salon and Tanning, JJ's Taco Burger and Donuts, and Kearns Construction.
Eagles Bluff Golf Course in Clarksville is a locally owned public course, available for play 7 days a week. For more information, call, visit, or go online to eaglesbluffgolf.com.
Everyone needs help with something at some point in their life. This is Tracy B. with PCHD, and I am here to remind you that we have certified community health workers staffed at our office that offer assistance for free to those who need help navigating local resources and more. Please don't hesitate to call 573-324-2111 to learn more, or visit our website at pikecountyhealth.org.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Eagles Bluff Golf Course, People's Bank and Trust, Pike County Health Department, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
Well, Bowling Green needs to make an adjustment. They were held scoreless from the field, Chris, in that first quarter, just scoring 4 points from the free throw line, and luckily they were 4 for 4 there, or else they'd really have some trouble. Clopton, 4 points from Matheny. Hall has 2, and Adam Matheny has 2.
Well, in the first 8 minutes, we've not seen a ton of shots on glass, so it hasn't been. It just hasn't been opportunity, really.
Yeah, Clopton doing a really good job cutting off the bigs for Bowling Green from ruling the paint. Here's Nolan Jones into the ball game for McDaniel. Hands it off now for Hall. Hall goes down, center of the lane. His shot rolls off. Henderson grabs the board, and he's fouled on the floor.
And that on 30. They call that on Hall?
I think they did. Nope, they went with Tucker Salmons. Oh no, that's on Henderson.
They called it on Henderson.
Yeah, Clopton has the ball.
He had the ball.
I think they're saying that's how he got the ball.
Oh.
Harrelson to the near side for Spoonster. Up and around to the far side for Hall. Back up top for Harrelson to the near side for Spoonster. Trey to Tucker Salmons. Gives it to Matheny. Blocked. McDaniel picks it up. Here comes Bowling Green on the break. And from behind, Harrelson knocks it out of bounds. That's a great play coming back from Jacob. Because that's where Clopton could get in trouble, is giving up fast break points.
Well, and Jack never slowed down, so Jacob did a good job to get in behind him and get the ball away from him at the last minute.
Here's Jones.
Almost saved it even.
Yeah. To Hall. Steps inside 3, takes the jumper from the edge of the free throw line, no good. And Salmons the rebound for Clopton. Clopton has the ball up by 4. Hall to Harrelson. Knocked away from him by Henderson. Actually opened up a little bit of room for a second. Backing in and blocked out of bounds. Going to stay with the Hawks. 6:27 to go, and let's get a quick Eagle 102 game break.
Well, this one's still tied. We just got a steal by the Van Far Indians there. Take it down and knock another 2 down. That's Gavin Gatson who has put that down. It's a 6-point lead for Van Far with 3:35 to go here in the half. So 31-25 our scores. Van Far leads Ellsbury, and this has been an Eagle 102 game break.
Off the inbound, Dallas Henderson picks up his second personal. He'll come out of the ball game, replaced by Oliver Niemeyer.
It's just reaching in, trying to knock the ball away. A little more of a cross body check with his arm than a steal.
Adam Matheny out high with it. Leaves it for Trey Spoonser to Jacob Harrelson. Over to the far side, Tucker Salmons, ball fake, and he traveled.
What I've noticed so far with Bowling Green on defense, Mark, is Clopton does a really good job of setting a pick and then slipping off of that and looking for the pass. And Bowling Green gets sucked into that, stepping up for help and leaving a guy wide open, but they just haven't capitalized really big off of that just yet.
Still an 8-4 ball game. Neither team has scored here in the first 2 minutes of the second quarter. Bowling Green has yet to score from the field, and another travel, this one on Nolan Jones.
Dribble first, right?
Yep. So I think this game is being called tight, both physically and technically. And Clopton is perfectly fine with that.
Right. You said that earlier, that may favor Clopton.
Here's Solomons. To Hall. Now to Spoonster. He gave a little shoulder bump there on McDaniel. To the near side, Harrelson. Through Adam, back up top now, Trey to Tucker. Now for Hall. Hall almost traveled himself, gives it to Spoonster. His shot's long. Hall the rebound. Put back. No, but a foul going to send him back to the line. Second opportunity there. He's 2 for 2. This foul
on Oliver Niemeyer.
Going to be his first. With 5:20 to go in the first half. Still 8-4. First shot is good.
First points of the second period. Free throws, kind of just like last time.
Yeah. Second shot for Larson is good as well. We have not missed a free throw on either side yet.
We have not.
Clopton 6 for 6, Bowling Green 4 for 4, and that's all that Bowling Green has scored. Here's Hall.
Nice
to Niemeyer.
Pass.
No. And tied up. Should favor Bowling Green. Oh, they're going to call a foul, aren't they?
It does look like they called it on Solomons. At least that's who the ref was pointing at.
Yeah. Yep. First foul on Tucker. Hall had to tie his shoe.
Need to go to Velcro basketball shoes.
Or slips.
Oh, yeah. That'd be great. Think Hey Dude makes a slip?
Yeah. Hall for 3, no good. Jones gets the rebound, feeds it down. McDaniel is fouled by Harrelson. So Jack will go to the line for the second time tonight. Bowling Green still no points from the field. Schurter getting ready to check back in.
Yeah, they've just been off on shooting a little bit tonight. Looks like everything's been just a little long.
And while he shoots, we'll send it down the hall for an Eagle 102 game break.
Quentin Koch is on his way to the free throw line as he just got fouled by Bryce Redding. And so far, the Ellsbury Indians have been pretty good from the free throw line this evening. But right now, Van Far has opened up a 13-point lead here with 1:19 to go in the half. Pacey Redding several threes on the night already, so we can say that his shoulder's probably back in good condition. Big night, though, for Gavin Gatson. He's been big on the boards and on the rim this evening. So with 1:19 to go here in the half, Van Far leads Ellsbury 38-25. This has been an Eagle 102 game break.
Timeout on the floor here. We'll take 1-2 with Bowling Green trailing Clopton 10-5 on Eagle 102 Sports.
Bowling Green Invitational Tournament coverage brought to you by Magruder Limestone, Bill Allen Auction Services, Bowling Green Lumber Company, and A Taste of Philly.
Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza has fire baked pizza for everyone. Now you have multiple ways to get your favorite meal. You can call 573-324-4444 or go online to backdoorbrickoven.com and DoorDash will deliver it. While on the website, browse through all the meal options, including your healthier choices, like a crustless pizza, a 12-inch cauliflower crust, or a salad. Remember, Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza is a great gathering place for all your parties as well. Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza, Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Eolia Landscape Supply.
McDaniel hit both free throws. Hall to the basket for Clopton and got it to sneak in. Larson Hall, his first points from the field. And it's a 12-6 Clopton lead.
Oliver did a good job putting a body on him. He just got that ball to fall on that underneath shot.
He had a lot of spin on it. McDaniel to the hoop. Finally, Bowling Green hits from the field. And it's 12-8. Long pass ahead. Sling it through. Harrelson. Cut off by Niemeyer. Back up top for Spoonster. Takes it to the top of the key to Tucker Salmons. Feeds Hall. It's off his fingertips. And out of bounds. Hall says, oh, that's me, that's me.
Yeah, I don't know what he was waving at him like that. I don't want to hear it, man. That was my fault completely.
Yeah. 3:54 to play. Harrelson checks out. And Bowling Green a chance to make this a 2-point game or a 1-point game with a 3. Good weave. The shot. That one's good. Uh-oh. Hall, his first shot from the field from about 16. Spoonster back the other way. Matheny's 3 is long. Salmons gets the putback and he's fouled.
Looks like they pointed at Ryan on that one. Should be a break for, yep.
Ryan Hall. 2-point game here, 12-10.
It's Bowling Green's first foul in this.
Second foul.
Is it? Who was their last one?
Niemeyer.
I put that in the wrong category. Evan.
And the first shot for Tucker Salmons is good. It's a 3-point game. And the next is good as well. We have not missed a free throw
at all
in the first half.
Neither team.
Here's Hall. Leaves it for Jones. Now for McDaniel. Schurter. Out high. Back to McDaniel. Jack stops, pops. His shot short. Hall the rebound for the Hawks. Spoonster trying to go coast to coast. Gives it off to Salmons. Across the lane. Lost off the hip. Here's Hall. He got away with a step and scores.
Did get away with a walk.
Having a big first half after what, he had 19 the other night?
Yep.
16-10. Jones back the other way. Bobcats center of the lane. He just shot-putted one up off the front iron. No good. Spoonster the rebound. Back to a 6-point lead. They could make it 8 or 9 with a 3. Back up top, and it's stolen away. McDaniel. Jack, top of the key, 3. In and out. Schurter has the rebound. His shot good and a foul. Brendan Schurter with a chance for a 3-point play.
The foul was on who that time? Salmons is kind of arguing, so maybe they called it on him.
2:24 to play. Now they give it to Hall.
Give it to Hall.
And another timeout, this one by the Bobcats, who trailed Clopton 16-12. Free throw upcoming on Eagle 102 Sports.
Bowling Green Invitational Tournament coverage brought to you by Custom Works Salon and Tanning, Law Offices of Briscoe and Brannon, Romar Supply, and Mimi's Pantry.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Noah Builders, Pike County Mutual Insurance Agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Cluckey, Eagles Nest End, and People's Savings Bank.
Free throw upcoming for Brendan Schurter. 2:24 to go, 16-12. Clopton leading as the 5 seed leading the 1 seed championship semis of the Bowling Green Invitational. Schroeder is the first miss from the line. Here's Matheny. That's James. Kick out to Adam. He thought about the 3, gives it back to Spoonster, through James to Tucker Salmons on the far side.
I think we watched this last night too and talked about it. There's a lot of drives here from Clopton that result in a shoulder against the defender.
Scoop it across, kick out, and James Matheny traveled. Just lost his balance as he took off. And that gives it back to Bowling Green with 1:57 to go in the half. Let's send it down the hall for an Eagle 102 game break.
We are at halftime here, and Van Far leads Ellsbury 40-31. We'll take a look at some numbers coming up in just a little bit. Brought to you by Pike Lincoln Technical Center. Go for you at pltc.edu. But again, at the half, it's Van Far leading Ellsbury 40-31. This has been an Eagle 102 game break.
So a 9-point game after 2. Here we have a 4-point game with 1:35 to go. McDaniel, he traveled. They are on the traveling calls in this semifinal.
They are certainly watching it hard.
Spoonster across the line with it. No pressure from the Bobcats. On a weave to Adam Matheny. Adam gives it to Larson Hall. Back to the basket at the free throw line. Has a little trouble. Gets to Salmons anyway. Now for Spoonster. To James Matheny. His jump shot's good. Pretty shot. 18-12. Hall. McDaniel. Clopton does a really good job staying in their zone, but coming out to defend the 3. Here's Zander. His floater off the glass, no good. And we're going to get a push on Adam Matheny.
Yeah, jumping for the rebound, just landed on Oliver Niemeyer.
It almost looked like he stepped on his heel.
Bowling Green's got to find a way to get the ball down to their big guys under the basket. They've not even really tried that at all.
Here it is. Off the glass, Niemeyer, his first points of the night.
Like that.
Right on command. 18-14, Clopton leads. They've got the ball. Spoonster to Adam Matheny, now for Tucker Salmons. Ball hits the foot of Hall, and he's off to the races. To the bucket and in. Ryan Hall makes it a 2-point game, 18-16, down to 17 seconds to go in the half. Clopton most likely will play for the final shot. James to the near side for Adam Matheny. Back up top, Spoonster. Here's the 3. It's off the mark, and that will do it for 2 quarters. Semifinals, men's semifinals of the Bowling Green Invitational. We've reached halftime, and it's Clopton 18, the Bobcats 16 on Eagle 102 Sports.
Bowling Green Invitational Tournament coverage brought to you by William Road Enterprises and JGS Cattle Company, Pike Lincoln Technical Center, Spring Valley Accounting, and McDingers.
The Eagle 102 halftime report is coming up.
Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza has fire baked pizza for everyone. Now you have multiple ways to get your favorite meal. You can call 573-324-4444 or go online to backdoorbrickoven.com and DoorDash will deliver it. While on the website, browse through all the meal options, including your healthier choices, like a crustless pizza, a 12-inch cauliflower crust, or a salad. Remember, Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza is a great gathering place for all your parties as well. Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza, Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
Mike Ingram Plumbing Sales and Service specializes in all things plumbing, from repairs and professional installations to detailed camera inspections and new home construction. Their expert team has you covered. Experience quality plumbing done right. Call Mike Ingram Plumbing Sales and Service today at 573-719-9474.
When it's time to honor your loved ones, trust the experience and care of Shireman Memorials. With decades of experience, Jason's team will help you create a memorial that your family will be proud of for generations. Visit Shireman Memorials today at 1135 West Washington Street in Pittsfield, where memories are carved to last.
It's a new year, a fresh start for a lot of things. But here's a question to kick things off.
When's the last time your online bank supported your community? If your bank doesn't have a front door, it probably isn't supporting local schools, charities, or small businesses. At PSB, your money stays right here, helping the community you live in grow. This year, make a local choice. PSB Bank, local banking that makes a difference. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Ackles Farm Market, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
It's now time for the Eagle 102 halftime report on KJFM.
Halftime here at Bowling Green. Semifinals of the 101st Bowling Green Invitational. And after two quarters, Chris, it's the Clopton Hawks leading the Bowling Green Bobcats 18-16. I think their biggest lead was 6 in the first half. Neither team lit up the scoreboards. They're really packing it in down low. I mean, 4 low on both ends of the floor. And they're saying if you're going to win this game, you're either going to draw us out of there or you're going to start hitting some threes.
Yeah, I think so. I agree with you. And I mean, I think Clopton is telling Bowling Green, hey, we're not going to give you this inside. But we haven't seen Bowling Green really press that or try that until there at the very end where Oliver Niemeyer made a nice little easy layup. Larson Hall has been beating up the Bobcats down there, at least in his shooting. You know, he got 8 points tonight so far. So
he easily could have had 16 as well.
Yeah, I think so. Bowling Green's going to, and again, we talked about this a little bit. We've not seen a lot of shot attempts from either teams really either that much. At least not a lot from Bowling Green yet.
Absolutely. And let's send it down the hall. We've got Marianne with game breaks all night long, and our scoring update for that gym is brought to you by Pike Lincoln Technical Center. They've got a prospective student event coming up where students and their parents can head out to the Pike Lincoln Tech Center campus and talk to the staff and kind of explore the campus and see the stuff they're interested in pursuing. So that's from Pike Lincoln Technical Center, and it's coming up, I believe, on the 2nd. So, Marianne, let's go through your first half numbers.
All right, we're getting ready to start the second half. So quickly, leading scorers for Van Far, Gavin Gatson has 13 points on the night. Gibson Condi has 9. Pacey Redding has 7. With 6 is Caleb Basket. 3 points for Bryce Redding and 2 for Evan Utterback. They are 5 or 6 from the free throw line. They knocked down 5 threes, and they have 40 points on the night so far. For Ellsbury, Moses Wieland has 12 points. He's the leading scorer for them, followed by Mason Holland with 7, Jason Ross with 6. Quentin Koch has added a free throw. They are 4 for 5 from the free throw line, and they have also put up 5 threes on the night. So as we're just getting started here in the third quarter, Van Far is leading Ellsbury 40-31. We'll have more game breaks coming your way, as this has been another Eagle 102 game break.
Thank you very much, Marianne, and we'll check our scoring report from Pike Lincoln Technical Center after this on the Eagle 102 Sports Halftime Report.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Memorial Hospital, Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, People's Bank and Trust, and Pepsi.
Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza has fire baked pizza for everyone. Now you have multiple ways to get your favorite meal. You can call 573-324-4444 or go online to backdoorbrickoven.com and DoorDash will deliver it. While on the website, browse through all the meal options, including your healthier choices, like a crustless pizza, a 12-inch cauliflower crust, or a salad. Remember, Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza is a great gathering place for all your parties as well. Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza, Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
Lynn's Heritage House, your home for affordable and home-like senior living, is perfect for independent seniors or those needing assistance with daily activities. Lynn's has a dedicated staff providing around-the-clock support and comprehensive health monitoring. Residents can relish the same lifestyle they've always enjoyed, but with the peace of mind knowing help is available when needed. If you or someone you know is ready for a retirement home or needs care from a hospital stay or surgery, call Lynn's to set up a tour and visit soon. Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane, Louisiana.
Life is loud, chaotic, hilarious, and occasionally peaceful. Your life fits you. So why settle for life insurance that fits someone else?
I'm Shelter Affiliate Agent Kayla Henderson with Brent Brandstetter. Let's talk about your auto, home, and life needs.
Create the perfect look at Randy's Jewelry in Troy. Discover a huge selection of women's and men's jewelry, from fine and fashion rings to bracelets, necklaces, earrings, watches, and more. Silver, gold, and color jewelry for every occasion. Visit Randy's Jewelry, 400 Main Street in Troy.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Bowling Green Tractor, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Vicki Cadwallader Real Estate, and Pepsi.
18-16, Clopton leading Bowling Green after 2, and Eagle 102 Sports Scoring Report is brought to you by Pike Lincoln Technical Center in Neolia. Go for your future by visiting pltc.edu today.
Start with our visiting team, the Clopton Hawks. They are led by Larson Hall with 8 points. James Matheny has 6. Tucker Solms has 2. And Adam Matheny has 2. Over to the Bowling Green Bobcats. They are led by Jack McDonald with 6. Brendan Schurter with 4. Ryan Hall with 4. And Oliver Niemeyer with 2. Mark, we've had 14 of 15 free throws so far tonight.
Yeah, only one miss, and that was an and one.
That was an and one.
So when players have gone up with 2 shots, they've made 2 shots from the free throw line, and that was keeping Bowling Green in the game for a while because it took them over 8 minutes to score from the field. Once that lid came off the bucket, Chris, things started happening for the Bobcats, and I kind of figured that would be the case, and I think Clopton did a magnificent job delaying that as long as they could.
Yeah, and for Clopton, they got to pay attention to Ryan Hall at this point, right? Ryan has found his shot in the first half here, and if he comes out in the second half and develops a rhythm, he can really cause a team problems. But I think that they're prepared for that. They've done a pretty good job plastering him so far, but they're not doing that like they did to Van Far with Pacey Redding. I mean, they had somebody on him all night touching him, and they're not doing that to the Bowling Green team here yet. And you said this earlier, they're doing a real good job, Clopton is, of playing their zone and coming out and challenging the 3-shooter. But I think Bowling Green just has to try to get that ball down under the basket and let their post players do something. Brendan Schurter and Oliver Niemeyer are competitive, and Dallas Henderson is an awful nice third person to be able to step in and get rebounds and make those shots.
We'll take a quick break, come back. Third quarter, 2 minutes away on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Community State Bank of Missouri, Shireman Memorials, and Mike Ingram Plumbing.
Central State Bank's team takes the time to understand your unique needs and goals. Join thousands of satisfied customers and experience the personal touch and professional service that set them apart. Visit one of the convenient locations in Pleasant Hill, Pittsfield, Kinderhook, Quincy, and Clayton. Central State Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwallader, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwallader Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Hi, this is Brock Mitchell, and I am a physical therapist with Advanced Physical Therapy in Bowling Green. At Advanced Physical Therapy, we treat everything from sports injuries to work rehabilitation, arthritis, and post-surgical rehabilitation. This includes spinal care, balance issues, and vestibular treatment. You have a choice when it comes to physical therapy, and we hope you choose Advanced Physical Therapy, conveniently located across from Bowling Green High School on Business 61. Call us today to schedule your next physical therapy appointment at 573-324-6079.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, Gambino's Eatery, and Hannibal Regional Medical Group.
18-16, Clopton with the lead and the ball to start the third quarter. Mark Front of Chris Grody here in the broadcast booth. Marianne Everhart available from the middle school gym for game breaks as they're already underway in the third quarter between Van Far and Ellsbury. Van Far had a 9-point lead to start the second half and already a foul against the Bobcats.
Called against Xander.
His first. 7:46 to go, third quarter. And Adam Matheny to inbound for the Hawks. To the far side, Tucker Salmons gives it for Larson Hall. Up and around to Spoonster on the near side. Now to Solomons. He'll take the top of the key three. It's short. And the rebound all the way out to Ryan Hall. He tries to take it coast to coast. Goes off the glass and scores. We're tied at 18.
Good shot. He had Jack McDaniel just standing here by himself, but made a pretty difficult shot look easy.
Solomons over to the far side. James Matheny for three. That one spins its way home. Clopton back up by a triple. 21-18. Hall thought about that top of the key three, laid off it. Gave it to Xander. Xander around the defense. His shot short. Adam Matheny the rebound, and here comes Clopton trying to add to that three-point lead. To the hoop, and in. Is that Solomons again on that run?
It was.
23-18. Clopton back up by 5 after Bowling Green had tied it. Schurter at the top of the key, leaves it for Hall to the free throw line. Now for McDaniel, the tray, long. Rebound pulled down by Spoonster. Ahead, Tucker Solomons. Across and stolen. Good job coming back that time by Ryan Hall. And he's got the ball for the Bobcats.
So he was in a 3-on-1 there and still did a great job to deflect that pass and give Clopton nothing out of it.
And takes it to the hole and scores. A little reverse layup from Hall makes it a 3-point game. 23-20. 2 minutes gone here, third quarter. Adam Matheny got the start tonight. Spoonster on the far point. Reverses, gave up the dribble, gives it to James. James already hit a 3 in this quarter. Adam gonna try one. He drops it through. Adam Matheny with 3 more. And it's 26-20. Clopton up by 6. That ties their biggest lead of the night. Hall. To Xander now for McDaniel. Bounce pass for Schurter. Schurter. Kick out. McDaniel for 3. That one's no good. And the rebound pulled down by Larson Hall. To Trey Spoonster. Clopton trying to push ahead here. Trey. Free throw line to the bucket. No, but a foul going to send Spoonster to the line for the second time tonight. And while he shoots free throws, we'll send it to Marianne for an Eagle 102 game break.
Not much has changed here. 2:52 to go here in this third quarter. Van Far continues their lead at 45-39. Really been an up and down affair. Ellsbury just can't seem to find the basket tonight. They've had several attempts. They just aren't falling for the Indians in the red and white. So again, with 2:38 to go here in the third, Van Far leads as Pacey Redding looks for another 3. It's off the rim. They lead at 45-39. This has been another Eagle 102 game break.
Thank you very much. Spoonster missed the first, made the second. So that's the first miss from the line for Clopton tonight.
And Spoonster's first points of the night.
Schurter going to get a charge here. That was too obvious, and as soon as Matheny felt that contact, he went down like a sack of potatoes. That's what Mike Shannon would say.
And that's Brendan's 4th.
Oh my, I had him for 3. And he'll come out of the ball game as Wadahowski comes in. A lot of the moms, have you seen, are wearing jeans with their last names down the leg tonight. Yep. And that's a lot of letters in Wadahowski. That's all I'm saying.
It is.
Down low, Hall. Saved it after he lost control, but right to Bowling Green. Wadahowski almost didn't see that pass. Gets it to the hoop. No, but a foul. And Cameron Wadahowski's going to shoot some free throws.
Just kind of flops the ball up there and gets a call against Adam Matheny, his second of the night. So Wadahowski at the free throw line.
27-20, largest lead of the night for Clopton. This is the 5 seed leading the 1 seed. And that shot is good. Makes it a 6-point game. And the second one is no good. Up the floor come the Hawks. Adam gives it to Trey Spoonster. Now to James Matheny. He stops. Good job by the Bobcats to cut him off. The three from the far side may have been tipped. Matheny gets the rebound. James just throws it toward the hoop and scores. How did that happen?
I'm not sure. It almost looked like he was falling down. Nobody touched him. He just threw it up and it falls.
Well, when you're right, you're right.
That's right. I agree, yeah.
Here's Fairchild out high with it for the Bobcats to Hall. He's going to take the long three. It's short all the way to the corner, and Salmons blocks out McDaniel, and a timeout taken on the floor by Bowling Green after that possession went awry. 29-21, 8-point lead for the Hawks here in the third quarter on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Advanced Physical Therapy, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, People's Savings Bank, and Lynn's Heritage House.
Noah Builders in Silex is a proud supporter of all area athletes. They're a small, locally owned contractor with over 25 years of experience in custom and new home construction. Noah Builders wants to take your forever home plan and make it a reality. Call or visit Noah Builders at noahbuildersinc.com.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Eagles Bluff Golf Course, People's Bank and Trust, Pike County Health Department, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
29-21. Clopton leading Bowling Green, the 5 leading the 1 here for a chance to make the championship of this Bowling Green Invitational. Girls semifinals are tomorrow. Championship here in the big gym. Consolation down the hall. And then championship Saturday.
Championship marathon.
Started with the boys' consolation game over in the other gym. They'll follow that at 1:30 with the girls' consolation. 1 o'clock starts the games here in the high school gym. It'll be girls third place, girls championship, boys third place, and boys championship at 5:30. 29-21.
We're having some discussion here with the student section.
Yeah, the officials.
Yep.
And some of the Bowling Green administrators as well were there. Ball fought for, and what do we have? A tie-up. It'll be Bowling Green ball. Well, maybe not. It should be Bowling Green ball, yeah, because Clopton had to start the quarter.
Yes, correct.
Now the scorer's table said, up, our bad.
Refs paying attention. Knew something was not right.
Something's amiss. Here's Hall, got a pick from Niemeyer. Badahowski from just inside 3 is long, and Adam Matheny with the easy rebound for Clopton.
And there's nobody down low at this point for Bowling Green for a rebound on their offensive basket.
Matheny misses. Badahowski gets the rebound. Now for McDaniel. McDaniel back to Fairchild. Fake the weave. Or it wasn't there. Now he gets it to Hall. Hall from the baseline, shot no good. Kick out rebound by Niemeyer. That's nice. All the way to McDaniel. Near side, Badahowski. Gets it to Oliver. Oliver against Hall. To the hoop and in.
Good play by Oliver. Kind of get his back against the defender and know where he's at, and then take a pretty easy jumper after a spin.
Dallas Henderson getting ready to check back in. I think Nolan Jones is over there as well.
Oh.
Jacob Harrelson getting ready to check in for the Hawks.
Xander ran into a Matheny, and it was like a wall, like a brick wall.
Yeah, those kids are big.
Yeah, he's not small. That's true.
And the pass inside, fought for, and they're going to call it jump ball. No one
they called him out of bounds.
Okay.
Ball.
Hall's foot was out of bounds when he made contact with the ball. Got it. And a timeout taken by Bowling Green with 2:11 to go in the third quarter. It's the Hawks 29, the Bobcats 23 on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Mutual Insurance agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Cluckey, Noah Builders, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Heart Care Chiropractic Center.
The Eagles Nest Inn Bed and Breakfast in Louisiana offers inviting guest rooms, each with its own unique character and historic charm. Call or book online at theeaglesnestinbb.com.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Eolia Landscape Supply.
29-23. Clopton leading Bowling Green. Let's send it down the hall for an Eagle 102 game break.
Well, the Ellsbury Indians are trying to fight their way back into this. They've had a little bit of luck, still looking for that 3 here in the fourth quarter as they've just put up another shot that was no good. Van Far still continues to lead by 7. 52, make it 54 to 45. 6:40 to go here in the ball game. This has been an Eagle 102 game break.
Dallas Henderson gets it to the corner. Here's Jones for 3. Nolan Jones' first points of the night are a big 3 for the Bobcats. 29-26, steal, McDaniel to Jones, and he traveled.
He did jump to kind of get a crossover almost, right? Kind of over the top of the head of Hall, and Hall got his hands on the ball. They both came down with it, and they called Jones for the travel.
That's one you either got to let go as, okay, it was contacted, or that's a jump ball. Down low, Matheny off the glass and in. James Matheny with 2 more. 31-26.
Not sure how he gets so open down there in some of those crosses, but he is by himself a couple times now.
He goes left to right very quickly. Here's Henderson against Matheny. Off the glass, Dallas Henderson. Those are his first points of the night.
He plays very aggressive at that post position.
There's a traveler out of bounds on the far side. Jacob Harrelson.
Coach Hall giving some good coaching there. You know, hey, man, it happens. You're close. Get away from the line, right?
Yeah. Turnover. 58 seconds to go. 3-point game. Bowling Green has not shot the lights out from beyond 3. Here's Henderson. Nothing there. Gives it to McDaniel. McDaniel off the rim and no good. The rebound pulled down by James Matheny to Spoonster. Trey ahead. Gets it back to Tucker Salmons, down to 32 seconds. Tucker tried to go across the lane, and it's out of bounds. Going to stay with Clopton with 29.7 seconds to go.
Yeah, they're going to say Ryan touched it as he was out of bounds, so to get Bowling Green out of a situation with a guy under the basket.
Harrelson, far side, Spoonster. To Hall, holds it high. Gave up his dribble, now gives it to Trey Spoonster. Down to 20 seconds, near side. Tucker Salmons. To Hall. Now Spoonster. Bowling Green getting a little more aggressive. I think they always do when Dallas is in the game.
Yeah, I agree. Which is okay.
Yeah. Kick it. Hall from behind his head at the buzzer. Shot goes off the shelf and out. 28 for Bowling Green, 31 for Clopton. It's a 3-point game after 3 on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by William Watson Hotel and Watson 1838, J. Roberts Jewelers, Wood Smoked Meats, and Hayden's Motorsports.
Ackles Farm Market has locally produced beef, pork, and honey, while there stock up on homegrown fruits and vegetables as well. Open every day, 9 to 7. Ackles Farm Market, just off Highway 54 between Louisiana and Pittsfield.
Eolia Landscape Supply has something for every season. They carry mulch, decorative rock, compost, topsoil, weed barriers, railroad ties, and more. Find specials and hours on their Facebook page. Eolia Landscape Supply at 290 North Old Highway 61 in Eolia.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Noah Builders, Pike County Mutual Insurance Agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Eagles Nest Inn, and People's Savings Bank.
31-28, Clopton will have the ball to start the fourth quarter with the lead. Down the hall, we've got Van Far and Ellsbury doing battle, and before we get going, let's get an Eagle 102 game break.
Well, Gavin Gatson is up to 20 points tonight here in this lead for Van Far as they've extended it. Al, we just saw another big three knocked down by Harmon, who's coming into the game for Ellsbury. So it makes it a 64-52 matchup here with 3:30 to go in the game. Van Far leads Ellsbury. This has been an Eagle 102 game break.
Larson Hall with the first 2 points on a layup to start the fourth quarter, and it's 33-28 Hawks.
They kept him scoreless in the last period, so that'll be important, I think.
And a travel called on Hall. Yeah.
For the Bobcats.
Mm-hmm. Hawks up by 5. They've been very comfortable with that 5-point lead most of the night.
Yeah.
Far side, Spoonster. What did it get up to, 7? I think that was the biggest lead.
Yes, so far.
Spoonster for 3. No. Almost got his own rebound. Niemeyer did a good job, and now,
call that on 30.
Matheny gets into the back of Henderson off that rebound.
That's another thing to point out here. Clopton only had 1 foul in the third period. You got to play a little more careful when the game's being called the way that it is.
Exactly. I think both teams have done a pretty good job. And the way everyone's been shooting free throws.
Yeah.
McDaniel to Jones. He'll take the 3. His feet were not right. Niemeyer got bumped, and now we're going to get that second foul on Larson Hall.
He's shaking his head no, but yeah, I think for Nolan there, he kind of hesitated at the 3, and that threw him off just a little bit. If he'd have taken that first shot, I think he'd have been okay.
He crossed his own feet. It's hard to shoot a 3 with your feet crossed. Henderson. Didn't know where he was for a second. Here's Hall. Back to Jones. Feeds. And now another foul whistled against Matheny. This one on James, his 3rd. And you mentioned only 1 foul in the third quarter. That's already the 3rd foul against the Hawks here in the 4th.
3rd here now already, yeah. Game gets closer. It seems like they play a little more aggressively. And again, we talked about them being careful on their calls.
Niemeyer. Over his own shoulder. Fought for it. It'll be Bowling Green ball on the arrow after that jump. 6:21 to play.
Then he pulled that ball away pretty clean. Of course, I think Ryan let go at that point, but he certainly is a strong kid.
Yes, he is. Niemeyer hands it off to Hall. Now to Jones. Jones misses that one by a foot right into the hands of James Matheny. Spoonster across the line. Clopton up by 5. They love it. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. To Larson. Now to Spoonster. Spoonster baseline. Tried to feed it into the middle, and there were 4 Bobcats there to reject that pass. McDaniel. Jones, who fell down, now has the ball. Kick out. Niemeyer going to try a 3. Oh, just a little short. Henderson. The putback. No. Rebound. Jones had it momentarily. Spoonster gets it. 5.5 to go. Schroeder getting ready to check back in with 4 fouls. Here's Harrelson to Salmons. Stops, pops, rolls off. McDaniel the rebound for the Bobcats.
It's just not really falling for either team, really.
Jones. Ooh, there's a blocking foul against Spoonster.
Moving.
Yeah, he got him just leaning a bit.
Clopton's 4th.
Pretty good pop there that Trey Spoonster just took.
You think the size difference had anything to do with that call? Trey's a little bigger than Nolan.
He is. Here's Schroeder back into the ball game for Fairchild. Hands it off to Hall. Hall to McDaniel. Free throw line. Kick out. Fairchild. Back to McDaniel. Now for Schroeder. Schroeder to the hoop and in. Brendan Schroeder, 6 points tonight. And it's a 3-point game. Almost thrown away. Good job by Salmons to go up and get it to Matheny. James to Spoonster on the near point.
Bowling Green's going to make this a game, aren't they? They're not going to give up.
Down to 4:35. And,
that's a travel.
Yep, ball off of Fairchild, now out of bounds. Stays with the Hawks.
His pivot foot was clearly off the ground. I don't know what the ref was pointing at.
He even tapped it.
Yeah.
Twice, maybe 3 times. And he may have been blocked. Here's Salmons. So the other official has to pick that one up.
There's a forearm.
Yep, here's Hall. His shot rims out. Fairchild the rebound. Xander slows it down at center court. Takes to the near side. Niemeyer. Oliver back to Xander. On the weave to Hall.
I'm not a big fan of that weave.
It's been clunky tonight. And I think you can draw that. Here's a 3. Long. Matheny. Good job teaming with Hall for that rebound. Spoonster, and about the free throw line, he's fouled by McDaniel.
His first.
Team's first here in the fourth quarter. Fouls are 4-1. So the rest of the way, Bowling Green going to be shooting free throws. Harrelson to the near side. Spoonster for 3. Good. He dropped that one. Those are the first points of the night for Trey Spoonster. 36-30. They're big ones. 3.5 to play. Schroeder. Step out 3. Good. Brendan Schroeder can do that. Back to a 3-point game. And a timeout on the floor. 3:25 on the clock. Clopton 36, Bowling Green 33 on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Service and Supply Co-op of Bowling Green, Buchanan Excavating, Eccles Farm Market, and Bill Allen Auction Service.
Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats is your first stop when stocking your freezer. Brown's has frozen chicken, steaks, brats, and burgers ready to go. For wholesale and custom butchering, Brown's is your first call. It's where quality meets service. Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats. For your meat processing, smokehouse meats, and homemade sausage. Just off Highway 61 in Silex.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Eccles Farm Market, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
It's the Hawks 36, the Bobcats 33. Winner goes on to Saturday's championship game. The other team will end up in the third place game. They'll play those back-to-back to round out championship night at 4 and 5:30 on Saturday. While we wait for the teams to retake the floor, let's send it down the hall for an Eagle 102 game break.
We have less than a minute to go here in this basketball game, and Van Far continues to maintain their lead. It's usually about a 10 to 12 point lead. Right now they lead by 9, 69-60. It's going to be Van Far's ball coming in after the timeout. So with 56 ticks left to go in this matchup, Van Far leads Ellsbury 69-60. This has been an Eagle 102 game break.
Harrelson, thank you, Marianne, to the near side for Tucker Salmons. Takes it center of the lane. Kick out. Harrelson had to go up high and throw the pass from midair. Now to Matheny, and he traveled. James Matheny turns it over for the Hawks, and that gives it back to Bowling Green here on the sideline with 3:05 to play. 3-point game. Bowling Green's never led. They trailed by as many as 7. They've tied it once. That was at 18.
Yeah, that's a while ago.
Yeah. Chance here. Niemeyer. Contorts, can't hit that shot, and then gets the over-the-back call as he tried to grab that rebound from Larson Hall. And then Trey Spoonster beats up Larson Hall. That was a good job beating, though.
Yeah.
Second foul against the Bobcats here in the quarter. Bowling Green going to step up the pressure a little bit. Meet Spoonster at the free throw line. Now he's across the center court stripe, going coast to coast. No, but a foul. And he's going to shoot 2 free throws. He's 1 for 2 from that spot tonight.
Jack McDaniel's second.
First one can make it a two-possession game with 2:39 on the clock. And it does. 37-33. Second shot. And he hit them both.
Talk about big points.
5-point game. McDaniel almost lost it to Vanahosky. And he traveled. Hall's being disruptive to Bowling Green.
He's a good player. He gets just in the face of the ball, and he plays very aggressive, and it's a lot of contact that doesn't get necessarily called down there.
Here he is to the hoop, no. Schurter the rebound. Has it for the Bobcats across the line to McDaniel. 5-point game. Vanahosky lobs it for Henderson. Dallas to the bucket. No good, and an offensive foul called on Dallas. That draws the ire of the Bowling Green faithful.
Well, and that is happening on both teams, and they call that against Henderson here, where they're down 5 points. So of course the Bowling Green fans don't like it at all. And what a horrible time to make that first call is now. Like, if you called it all game, that's one thing.
And now McDaniel going to pick up his third foul. So all of a sudden, fouls are 4 aside. Oh, that's the 5th foul, so we're shooting free throws. It was 4-1, actually 4-0 at one point.
Yep.
And now 5 straight fouls called against Bowling Green. 2:03 to go. He hits both of these. It's a 3-possession game. Tucker Salmon's to the line.
With 2 minutes left.
First one's good.
Does not bother him.
39-33. Second shot, good as well. 40-33, a 7-point lead for Clopton. 2 minutes to go. Far side, Vanahosky lobs it, Schurter. Schurter gonna take it, and he's fouled by Matheny. That's gonna be the 4th on James.
That'll be 5, so they'll be shooting.
And the 5th team foul, you're right. Minute 50 to go. Schurter to the stripe. And the first shot got very quiet.
Wow.
And he hits. Sometimes that's more deafening.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Second shot is good as well. 5-point game now. And a timeout? No. Just a substitution as Schurter comes out with 4 fouls. Vanahosky, Niemeyer, Fairchild, McDaniel, and Hall for the Bobcats. Spoonster with it for Clopton. To Hall on the far side. They have not gotten very deep into their bench tonight. Harrelson. Back to Spoonster.
They've got to press the ball here. They can't just let it go.
Lob pass corner, almost too high for Hall, and Xander Fairchild finally commits the foul. I don't know if Larson Hall's the one that you want to foul, though. He's 4 for 4 from the line.
He is on fire.
10 points. The second on Fairchild, by the way. Minute 31, Larson Hall. Hits them both again. It's a 2-possession game. He hits the first. Schurter back in. Second shot, and ice in the veins of Larson Hall. It's 42-35 with a minute 28 to go. Bowling Green needs to start thinking about 3-point shots. Schurter lost control, and what are we going to have? We're going to have foul on Spoonster.
It is on Spoonster.
That's his 4th.
Brendan Schurter shooting again.
Back to the line with 1:21 on the clock. Oh, and a miss. While we wait for the second one, let's send it down for an Eagle 102 game break.
Well, this one is in the books. Van Far advances on with the win at 71-69. We'll have some game numbers for you coming up here in just a little bit. So again, Van Far advances on to the consolation game as they defeat Ellsbury 71-60, and that's been an Eagle 102 game break.
42-35 here as Schurter missed both free throws. Immediately a foul called on Niemeyer, his third. And we'll go back with Hall again.
Who has not missed a free throw.
Not all night, 4 for 4 in the first half. And there's a miss. So Van Far into the consolation game, 71-60 over Ellsbury. Second shot is good.
That one, yeah.
So he's back on a roll now. 43-35. And a travel called on McDaniel. As he put the brakes on, he slid. Turnover back to the Hawks. Schurter out, Wadahowski in. It's looking more and more like Clopton's going to pull the upset.
It does.
Bowling Green needs some magic. Some Bowling Green tournament magic.
We've seen it before.
We have. And out of bounds. No, they're going to call the push. I think that's going to be on Hall.
The second.
And Spoonster going to the line. Minute 15.
Trey has not had a lot of points tonight, Mark, but his last 5 have been pretty great timing for Clopton.
Yep. A 3 and a couple of free throws. Misses this one. He had made 3 in a row before that from the free throw line. Second shot is good. 44-35. This is the biggest lead of the night for the Hawks. 9 points. Shot no good for Hall. He'll head to the line, try and add to his 8-point total.
Kind of leans in there on that shot to get that foul call.
And Coach Landon Hall is putting on a coaching clinic here tonight. He is doing a heck of a job negating everything that makes Bowling Green work. 36 now as he makes the first one. And Hall hits them both. 44-37, substitution for the Bobcats. Zander out, Nolan Jones back in. All walked. That could have been a walk. They're going to call a push on Niemeyer, his fourth. I thought he took a couple of steps before the push.
I thought so too.
Minute 7 to play.
Bowling Green chasing 7 and Hall shooting and been very effective tonight.
Makes the first.
Doesn't bother him much at all.
No, he thrives under pressure. Minute 7 to go. Second shot is good. And if Clopton can hold on it, it's looking more and more like they will. And the Hawks end up with a championship here. Niemeyer gets a rebound off a Hall miss and then ends up on top of Hall. They're going to say he was out of bounds. But Larson Hall could be the MVP of this tournament.
He certainly in the last 2 games has been very effective. He's got, 8 points so far. 15 tonight in this game.
After 19 in the opening round, here's Wadahowski. Bowling Green
got a lot of time to pass.
Here's Hall, step out 3, misses. He pushed that one off to the left, and now a foul. Going to send Hall back to the line, and that's going to be it for Oliver Niemeyer. with 46.3 seconds to go. He knew it. He untucked the shirt. Heads to the Bowling Green bench. Larson Hall.
Bowling Green really didn't press the ball under the basket down to their post players and then couldn't get any of their mid-range, long-range shots to fall in this game.
First shot, no good.
Only a second miss from the free throw line.
This to make it a 10-point game. That would be 4 possessions. He missed them both. Wasn't expecting that. Here's McDaniel. Coast to coast. Finger roll. Good and a foul.
Yeah. He was way up there.
Uh-huh.
Turn of the hand, that might have been a dunk.
He dunks it. I don't think he gets the foul call.
I don't disagree with that.
Schroeder out. Jones back in. McDaniel to the line to try and complete the 3-point play, which would make this a 6-point game, and he does. And on the inbound, Tucker Salmons is fouled. He'll go shoot some free throws. A lot of free throws in this ball game.
Yep. Third foul on Ryan Hall.
Yeah, we had 15 free throws in the first half. We've already surpassed that just in the fourth quarter.
I don't know how the last minute of basketball takes 10 minutes.
First shot, in and out. Tucker Salmons misses the first. Schroeder back in. Jones back to the bench. 38.1 seconds to go. This to make it a 3-possession game again. And he does. He hits. 47-40, a timeout on the floor. Bowling Green trailing Clopton, the 1 seed, trailing the 5 seed here in the semifinals of the Bowling Green Invitational on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by DC Septic and Drain, Central Elevator, your Purina dealer, DG Firearms, and Randy's Jewelry.
Don't have time to stop by the bank? That's not a problem if you're a customer of People's Bank and Trust. With our mobile and online banking service, you can now bank from anywhere, all from the convenience of your desktop and smartphone. So start banking on your schedule and download the People's Bank and Trust app today. People's Bank and Trust, hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Bowling Green Tractor, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Vicki Cadwalader Real Estate, and Pepsi.
Coming up next, Louisiana and Winfield, a 7 seed against a 3 seed. Here the 5 seed leading the 1 seed by 7 points with just over 30 seconds to go. Bowling Green will have it.
There's snow on the ground, so maybe there's a Christmas miracle left somewhere.
You might have to dig for it. It's hard. It is hard snow to dig through, too.
It is now.
It's so
froze.
Well, the top layer is, but still powdery under that.
Huh.
Up the floor with it. Hall. Floater. No. Salmon's the rebound, and McDaniel going to pick up his 4th personal. 29.6 seconds to go. It's 47-40. Hits both these. It's back to a 9-point lead for the Hawks. And I think Clopton's going to go to the championship game.
I think so, too. There's not a lot of coaching going on from the Bowling Green bench. It's just kind of somber right now. And I'm not really sure, again, why they're not taking the 3-point shots.
Salmons hits the first.
At this point, they're driving in from full court, coast to coast, trying to make layups and get fouls. I get it, but.
And the next is good as well. It's back to a 9-point lead for Clopton. Here's Vanahowski. Stops, pops, 3. Good. Cameron Vanahowski, and there's the timeout. It's a 6-point game. 49-43. Clopton leading Bowling Green. 23.2 seconds to go. And let's send it down the hall. Are you underway in game number 2 yet, Marianne?
No, we're not. We still have a minute 30 to go here. We're getting ready to do some on-court introductions, but it won't be long until this one's underway. Everybody seems to be pumped up, and it's pretty electric over here. So we'll get you some updates coming up real soon, as this has been an Eagle 102 game break.
And that second game will be Silex and North Callaway, and you can bet that that one side of bleachers over there in the old gym will be rocking.
Well, yeah, especially after the last game, so
Yeah.
it'll be interesting.
There is history there between the Owls and Thunderbirds. They played at Kingdom City right before Christmas, and things got dicey.
Chippy.
All right, so it's Clopton ball after the timeout. They lead by 6.
I'm not sure how you get so mad watching basketball that spills over, but apparently that happens.
Louisiana's been ready for a while. Haven't seen Winfield. Oh, they're down there in the corner, and there's the foul. And Hall going to go back to the line, which he's missed 3 of his three here in the fourth quarter. He was perfect before that.
Nolan Jones's first foul of the competition.
21.7 seconds to go. Larson Hall. And that one finds its way through. (50-43).
He's got 8 points in this period.
Yep, 16 for the game. And that's 17. Here's Vanahowski, who just hit a 3. To McDaniel for 3. That misses everything, goes out of bounds, and that takes us down to 13.8 seconds left in this ball game. Clopton ball.
You got to keep the ball out of Larson Hall's hands at this point.
They get it into Adam Matheny, and he's fouled by Vanahowski. So Adam Matheny will shoot free throws. He has not been at the line tonight.
14 fouls in this period on Bowling Green. And only 1 foul out.
Yeah, that's true. They did a good job keeping Schurter in there. First shot, no good. Second shot is good. 52-43, back to a 9-point lead. 6 points now for Adam Matheny, who got the start tonight. Far side, the 3, no good. James Matheny the rebound, and Bowling Green not going to foul. Final on this one, the Clopton Hawks 52. The Bowling Green Bobcats 43. It's Clopton going to the championship game of the Bowling Green Invitational on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by McMailer & Sons Backhoe and Excavating, Bolin Chevrolet, Adams Plumbing and Electrical, and Sun Window Company.
The Eagle 102 Sports postgame show is coming up on KJFM Radio.
Count on Adams Plumbing and Electrical in Bowling Green to get the job done right. Locally owned, licensed, and insured with free estimates you can trust. Call 573-470-6215 for your repair and installation experts. Adams Plumbing and Electrical.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
Ask me, Ashley Jenkins, about Shelter's auto, home, and life options.
This is Jonah Jones with Community State Bank of Missouri. At Community State Bank, we believe in keeping your money where it matters, here at home. Community State Bank is committed to serving our neighbors with personalized financial solutions. Whether you're looking to grow your savings or need a loan for that next big step, we are here to help. Your loan decisions are made by people who understand your needs because we live here too. Community State Bank of Missouri with branches in Bowling Green and Troy. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, Gambino's Eatery, and Hannibal Regional Medical Group.
Time now for the Eagle 102 Sports Postgame Show on KJFM Radio.
It's the Clopton Hawks going to the championship game here at the 101st Bowling Green Invitational. The Bobcats will have to fight for third place. Mark Runner, Chris Grody back here in the broadcast booth. And Chris, here's my honest opinion about this one. Never has a game that hovered between 6 and 9 points, never made it to a double-digit lead, felt so out of reach.
Yeah, I agree with that. It just, Bowling Green could collapse that lead, and then Clopton would do a really good job of just kind of blowing it back up. And, you know, Larson Hall was a big part of that. You talked earlier at his 17 points in the game, and Bowling Green never pushed the ball to the paint, I don't think. They never gave those post players much of a try. Dallas Henderson had finally gotten some points underneath there, and Oliver Niemarsh started to get some points under there too, but they never really made a full commitment to that attack plan.
No, and it just didn't seem like they really had an attack plan in this one.
I agree.
Mean, the three wasn't really an option. The paint really wasn't an option. It was a lot of clumsy weave and not a whole bunch of offense really pushing toward the bucket.
And they had only 3 threes that had fallen tonight for the Bobcats that I have down here, but it was even worse than that for them. They couldn't get the 3 to fall, but they really couldn't get that mid-range to fall either. Most of their baskets came on drives to layups and those, I don't want to say easy shots because there's nothing really easy about basketball, but those close proximity shots is where Bowling Green scored most of their points tonight in this loss, but could never get anything mid to long range to work for them.
All right, let's go look at our final scoring numbers brought to you by Pike Lincoln Technical Center in Eolia. Go for your future by visiting pltc.edu today.
I'll start with Bowling Green. Cameron Vodahosky finished with 4. Nolan Jones finished with 3. Ryan Hall finished with 10. Xander Fairchild with 1. Brendan Schurter with 11, who led Bowling Green with his 11 points. Jack McDonald was 9. Dallas Henderson 2, and Oliver Niemeyer 4. Over to the winners of the competition, the contest, the Clopton Hawks. Adam Matheny had 6. Trey Spoonster 7, and for Trey Spoonster, he didn't score a point in the first half.
No.
And then in the third period had the majority of those points, 6 of those 7 points. Tucker Psalms had 9. James Matheny with 13, and then the team leading scorer for the Hawks was Larson Hall with 17.
Final again, 52-43. Our scoring brought to you by Pike Lincoln Technical Center in Eolia. They've got that prospective student event coming up. Find out more about that and about the programs at Pike Lincoln by going to pltc.org. Again, 52-43 the final. Coming up after the break, we'll have Louisiana, the 3 seed, taking on the 7 seed Winfield from the 101st Bowling Green Invitational on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Center Locker Service, Custom Works Salon and Tanning, JJ's Taco Burger and Donuts, and Kearns Construction.
The Eagle 102 Sports pregame show is coming up on KJFM Radio.
Enjoy a stay that's anything but ordinary. Discover the William Watson Hotel on the Square in Pittsfield. With cozy rooms, friendly service, and a prime location near shopping and dining, including the Watson 1838 restaurant right downstairs. Book your visit today, WilliamWatsonHotel.com.
State Farm in Pittsfield understands that life can be tough. The State Farm staff is there to help you make smart decisions when it comes to all your insurance and financial service needs. Call, email, text, or stop by the office Monday through Friday between 9 to 5 to talk to an agent. State Farm in Pittsfield, a family-oriented office, is located at 311 Half West Washington Street in Pittsfield, serving Pike County, Illinois, and the surrounding areas.
To measure the true value of a compact tractor, break out all the jobs it can do. You'll have a long list with the New Holland Workmaster Series 25, 35, or 40 compact tractor from Bowling Green Tractor on Business 61 in Bowling Green. Put your money on an economical Workmaster compact and enjoy the power of a 3-cylinder engine, the simplicity of a hydrostatic or gear transmission, and a roomy deck. If you value performance and economy, see Bowling Green Tractor on Business 61 in Bowling Green today about a Workmaster 25, 35, or 40 compact tractor.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Eagles Bluff Golf Course, People's Bank and Trust, Pike County Health Department, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
It's time now for the Eagle 102 Sports pregame show on KJFM Radio.
We've got half our matchups set for the boys' side of championship Saturday as Clopton defeats Bowling Green, so it'll be the Hawks against either Louisiana or Winfield, and Bowling Green into the third place game. Van Far will play for consolation against either Silex or North Callaway. Mark Front of Chris Grody back here in the broadcast booth for Game 2 of the championship semis as the 3-seed Bulldogs will be the road team in this one against the 7-seed Winfield, who pulled that big upset 59-57 over the 2-seed North Callaway in the opening round.
How is the number 3 seed team the away team?
It's always the top of the bracket is home team in this tournament. So
it's like a... I have nothing nice to say.
It's a formatical thing.
Formatical?
Yeah.
Is that a real word?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Let's see what Google says.
I'm married to an English major. So even if I'm not right, I can say I'm right.
I've listened to her on the morning show. I don't think she says all correct words either.
Come on.
Hey, I would venture to say that was in the AP style book. I'm just throwing that out.
Yeah, exactly. Marianne, you've got that second game between Silex and North Callaway. Are we underway yet?
We are, and right now North Callaway has the lead 11-6. But if you remember, North Callaway came out really strong against Winfield in the first quarter on Tuesday night, and then allowed Winfield back in the game. And it's like Silex is starting to edge in a little at a time here. So I'm expecting this to be pretty tight. So we've got 2:29 to go here in the first quarter, and right now North Callaway leads Silex 11-7. This has been an Eagle 102 game break.
That's interesting down there at the other gym here. We're about 5 minutes away, so we'll take a break, come back with the keys to the game for Louisiana and Winfield on Eagle 102 Sports.
Bowling Green Invitational Tournament coverage brought to you by Magruder Limestone, Bill Allen Auction Services, Bowling Green Lumber Company, and A Taste of Philly.
The Eagle 102 Sports keys to the game are right around the corner. Brought to you by Vicki Cadwallader Real Estate.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwallader, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwallader Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Game on, Bowling Green. Fuel up before or after the games at A Taste of Philly Steak during the 101st Bowling Green Basketball Tournament. Show your Bowling Green Bobcat or Clopton Hawks discount card. Buy 2 dinner entrees and get a free appetizer. A Taste of Philly Steak. Great food for game day.
Pike County Glass specializes in designing and installing windows and doors for homes, along with commercial properties in and around Pittsfield. Pike County Glass can also help with screen repair and replacement, broken windows, plus windshield replacement. For a full list of services, visit PikeCountyGlass.com. Pike County Glass, outfitting homes and businesses with windows and entryways for a timeless look. Pike County Glass, 1351 West Washington Street in Pittsfield.
Mike Henry Excavating has served Pike, Lincoln, and Warren counties for over 15 years, providing excellent service and a job well done, offering a large selection of services such as demolition work, septic systems, water lines, footings, gutter drain services, and more, all at an affordable cost. Check out MikeHenryExcavating.com for more information on services and scheduling. Best of luck to area teams this sports season. From Mike Henry Excavating in Silex.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Eolia Landscape Supply.
Time now for the Eagle 102 Sports Keys to the Game on KJFM. Sponsored by Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate in Louisiana.
And our keys to the game for Louisiana, they've got to keep up what they've been doing. They were 1-7, now they're 8-8. So they've won 7 of their last 8 games. They won in the opening round pretty significantly, 68-44 over Silex. And they've just got to keep doing the things that have put this win streak or this surge forward together. And that's, they move the ball very well, very athletic. Very quick defensively. I really like what Coach Matt Boswell has put together here since Christmas.
Yeah, and I know that coming off of that Clopton tournament win is going to, you come off of a high point there and then come into this tournament, you're just looking to continue that. So, like you said, 1-7 of their last 8, they're going to be ready to play here too.
And it could have been, 9 or 8 in a row had they not given up that 15-point lead to Silex in third place last week. So they're 1 point away from an 8-game winning streak. So things are looking up for the Louisiana Bulldogs. And for Winfield, they've got to play like they have outside of tournament play. They went into Clopton and underperformed. They got the opening round win here again. And I think if they can continue to play their style of basketball, it's going to be a fun game back and forth.
Winfield's always a tough team at most of their sports, so it'll be interesting to see if this is all about high note or technique. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Which wins out.
They're getting ready to announce the starters on the floor. We'll take a quick break, come back with basketball and our starters after this on Eagle 102 Sports.
Bowling Green Invitational Tournament coverage brought to you by Custom Works Salon and Tanning, Law Offices of Briscoe and Brannon, Romar Supply, and Mimi's Pantry.
The Eagle 102 Sports starting lineups are coming up. Brought to you by Community State Banks of Missouri.
This is Marianne Everhart with Community State Bank of Missouri. At Community State Bank, we don't just work here, we live here. As a locally owned and operated bank, we are deeply rooted in the success of our communities. Every decision is made with our neighbors in mind, and every customer is treated like family. We take pride in supporting local businesses, helping families achieve their financial goals, and making our hometown stronger. When you bank with us, you're not just an account number, you're part of something bigger. Community State Bank of Missouri, with branches in Bowling Green and Troy. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Romar Supply has expanded their area with a brand new location in Bowling Green. For more than 45 years, Romar Supply has been the trusted local source for plumbing, electrical, septic, and drainage materials, plus rental equipment and trailer sales, serving contractors and homeowners across our region from their original Troy location. Visit them at romarsupplyinc.com or like them on Facebook. Your local supplier since 1979, Romar Supply. Now open at 1609 Business Highway 54 West in Bowling Green.
Lynn's Heritage House, your home for affordable and home-like senior living, is perfect for independent seniors or those needing assistance with daily activities. If you or someone you know is ready for a retirement home or needs care from a hospital stay or surgery, call Lynn's to set up a tour and visit soon. Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane, Louisiana.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Noah Builders, Pike County Mutual Insurance Agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Eagles Nest End, and People's Savings Bank.
The opening tip won by Louisiana. We'll get you the starters here momentarily. Near side with it, Donnell Griffith for 3. A little short on that one, and the rebound grabbed by Brady Capel. Up the floor with it is Colin Westhoff. He's in the starting lineup as well as Bull Schulte. Capel gives it to the near side for number 3, Luke White. White over to the far side for Schulte again. Goes 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 5, and 10. Get you that last starter here momentarily. Camden Burke, the 5th starter for Winfield for Louisiana. A.J. Geschwinder, Javon Reese, Donnell Griffith, Kane Mayfield, and Quincy Mooney. And here comes
Quincy
Mooney. to Reese. Javon to the near side for A.J. Geschwinder. Back up top for Quincy to the far side for Dono Griffith. Tried to feed it down low to Kane at the post. He lost it off his shin to back to the top, and the three by Geschwinder is pushed off to the left. Schulte the rebound, and he'll bring it up the floor. Almost stolen away as it gets to Westhoff. Westhoff to the hoop and in. First 2 points of the ball game scored by Westhoff, and it's out of bounds, turned over by the Bulldogs. Schulte will inbound. And gets it to Camden Burke. Burke is fouled by Geschwinder on his way to the bucket.
And Burke kind of drives with his hand kind of in a stiff arm position, and I don't understand in basketball how that doesn't get called.
Burke.
That penalty's on number 2.
Yeah, A.J. Geschwinder. Burke with the ball again. All the way around. Back to the basket. Yeah, no. But he will shoot 2 free throws. That rolled around for a while.
Did. Call that on Quincy Mooney.
His first. Team's second already. Minute 59. And the shot is no good for Camden Burke. Kind of a disjointed start to this game.
Yeah, both games so far were kind of slow starts.
Second shot is no good. High for the rebound is Javon Reese. To Griffith, back to Javon. Gets it to Geschwinder. AJ over to Dono Griffith. Now Mooney with it out high. Quincy lost control momentarily, gives it back to Javon Reese. Near side to Dono Griffith. Fake the three as Westhoff is out to defend. Through the lane, shot too high off the glass. Tipped twice, Burke gets the rebound. Ahead for Luke White. Schulte to the bucket and in. Bo Schulte, first 2 points and a 4-0 Winfield lead. Triple team. And a jump ball called. Arrow favors the Winfield Warriors.
Yeah, one thing I do know about basketball, just in watching it, if you're dribbling down court, you have to stay away from the sidelines. As soon as you get down there, you get trapped, and then you're in trouble.
Camden Burke slowly across the line for the Warriors to the near side. Colin Westhoff to Bo Schulte. Schulte, far side for Luke White. Into the corner for Burke. Dribbles off the wing to the near side. Schulte again. Schulte works against Reese. Tries to spin on him through the hands of Brady Capel, and he regains control. And a timeout taken by Winfield. Up 4-0 on Louisiana. 4:47 to go in the first. Let's send it down the hall for an Eagle 102 game break.
Well, this is a close one, as you expected earlier and talked about, Mark, as it's 15-13 right now. North Callaway with the lead. A long three on the way from the Thunderbirds as it goes out of bounds. Be last touched by North Callaway, so it'll head to Silex. So, again, it's been quite a back and forth. And North Callaway has maintained the lead the entire time, but Silex is slowly chipping away at it. So, again, with 5:36 to go here in the second quarter, it is North Callaway leading Silex by the score now of 17-13. This has been an Eagle 102 game break.
So a 4-point game there. Here, a 4-point game a little earlier. 4:47 to go, and Louisiana still looking for their first points.
Winfield coach saw something he wanted to address, and back out on the court now.
Schulte inbounds for Burke. Takes it into the offensive end for the Warriors. Far side, here's a three. That one's short. Rebound goes to the floor. Good job by Louisiana, but tenacity there from the Warriors. That was Westhoff on the floor and got the jump ball call.
Yeah, that ball came off the rim and was real low on the ground there and kind of went between Quincy's legs, and Winfield jumped on it, but Louisiana comes away with it with a jump ball.
Quincy jump on it to the near side, Geschwinder. A.J. back to Javon Reese, now for Donnell Griffith. To Mooney on the far side, feeds Kane back to Mooney. The three is way long. Rebound, Donnell Griffith. And he just throws it off the Winfield player out of bounds. Last touch, Camden Burke.
Noe with the inbound.
What's that?
Noe with the inbound.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. See, I touched the ball.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
Javon, all the way up top, Mooney. And what do we have? A foul away from the ball, a moving pick. 4:09 to go. The foul's on
14.
Kane Mayfield. Fouls are 3-0. So Louisiana has 3 more fouls than they do have points. Burke, kick out. Winfield was going a little too fast with the offense there. Here's Westhoff. He'll step out for 3. A little long. Rebound in the air, picked up by Reese. Javon to the hoop. No. Interfered with a little bit and out of bounds is Westhoff as he grabbed control. Bulldogs get it back. 3:45 to play first quarter. Pass knocked away and stolen. Luke White ended up with it for the Warriors. Through Caleb Keel, who came into the ball game to Burke. Camden Burke to the hoop. And wow, foul. Camden Burke will go for a 3-point play. 6-0 Winfield. 4th team foul and the second on A.J. Geschwinder. He'll come out. Jalen Reese in.
Basketball is certainly an offensive game because you can drive down and lean into that defender and get that call almost every time.
Burke's free throw is short. He's 0 for 3. Reese the rebound. Javon has it in the backcourt. Got to get across that line, and it's knocked away and stolen. To the bucket? No. They go across the lane, and that's going to be a foul on the floor on Jalen Reese as he tried to tie up. Good job. Who was that? Keel spinning Jalen.
Yeah.
As soon as he felt the pressure. That's the 5th foul.
Yeah,
so
shooting, yeah.
To the line is Schulte. And the first shot is good. Winfield was 0 for 3 before that. Now it's 7-0. Second shot, no good. To the corner, picked up by Mooney, and a foul called on the Warriors. First foul of the ball game against Winfield. And that goes on Camden Burke. Excuse me, Caleb Keel.
Caleb Keel.
And a timeout taken on the floor with Winfield leading Louisiana 7-0 here in the semifinals of the Bowling Green Invitational on Eagle 102 Sports.
Bowling Green Invitational Tournament coverage brought to you by William Road Enterprises and JGS Cattle Company, Pike Lincoln Technical Center, Spring Valley Accounting, and McDingers.
Geared Up, located just off the square in Pittsfield, is your go-to destination for high-quality screen printing, embroidery, and custom apparel. Stop by Geared Up today to see how they can bring your vision to life with quality, creativity, and service you can count on. Geared Up, off the square in Pittsfield.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Ackles Farm Market, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
7-0. Louisiana with the ball, still looking for their first points of the ball game. Jalen Reese to the bucket, no, but a foul. Gonna send
that will be on Burke.
The Bulldogs to the line with Jalen. Camden Burke picks up the second team foul for the Warriors. Actually, they said Bo Schulte, didn't they?
Oh, they did, yep.
And the first shot is no good, so Louisiana still scoreless. 3:10 to play, first quarter. Bobcats were held off the score sheet from the field in the first game and never had a lead. Louisiana doesn't want to suffer the same fate. 7-1 as Jalen hit the second one to get them on the board, and a foul on Jalen. That's his second. Wow.
Shooting again.
Yeah, 15 foul against the Bulldogs with 2:58 to go, and let's send it down the hall for an Eagle 102 game break.
Well, North Callaway has stretched their lead just by a little. We are exactly 3 minutes to go here in the half. They lead 23-16 at Silex basketball right now as they work around against this zone defense from North Callaway. They're getting a good trap in and really taking the ball away from Silex on a regular basis, forcing those turnovers. Right now, Silex looking for a long three from Lindsay. His shot's up, it's no good, but Luke Lindsay with the putback, and it is good. So Luke Lindsay gets the field goal and makes it a 23-18 game, 2:30 to go here in the half. This has been an Eagle 102 game break.
Thank you very much, Marianne. Three from the top of the key, no good for Javon Reese. Long rebound for Winfield in an 8-1 game. Kick it down. Blocked from behind, out of bounds.
Block.
Javon Reese blocked Luke White. Stays with Winfield with 2:38 to go. And into the ball game for the first time is Landon Brown for the Bulldogs. Quincy Mooney takes a breather. They get it in. West off for Burke. It's an near side for Schulte. And stolen away. Jalen Reese with the steal. To Donnell Griffith to the basket and in. Donnell Griffith, first shot for Louisiana to go in from the field. It's 8-3. 5-point game to the bucket. Hits the bottom of the backboard. Blocks to the corner. Here's Burke. Kick out. Three on the way. Good. Oh my, Caleb Keel. Drains it. Jalen Reese back the other way. He went high above for that bucket.
They are quick at attacking the basket.
11-3 and the ball out of bounds. Back to Louisiana.
Was a behind the back dribble there, and then a fall down, and then a.
Yeah, he ended up about 8 feet away from where the ball went out.
Yeah, yeah, quite a ways, yes.
Here comes Brown for the Bulldogs. Skipping far side, long range three, Jalen. Yes!
Wow.
Jalen Reese with the tray.
6 points for Jalen.
11-8. The Winfield lead down to 3. Minute 25 to go in the first. That could have been a foul, could have been a travel, and there's a travel called on the far side. I think that was a makeup call.
I think it was a makeup call, too.
Against Westhoff.
Yeah, Landon Brown was shoved way back and knocked down. He slid, 10 feet on the floor.
And I thought it was travel before that.
And his hands were completely up like, hey, come on here.
And Matt Boswell gets a word in with the official before we get underway again. Long pass ahead. Here's Javon Reese. Javon. No, but a foul's going to send him to the line. Looking for his first points, Javon is. The foul is the
first on Brady Capel.
There you go. And the first shot is good. Bounced around a little bit, went down for Javon.
That's all you got to do, get the fall, right? Does it have to look pretty?
No, that doesn't, there's no style points.
There's none at all? Not like a half a point?
No.
Huh.
Second shot.
That was good. That was pretty.
A little more smooth.
Basketball-esque.
Yeah. Textbook, maybe.
There you go. That's a good one.
West off on the far side, out for Burke.
A lot better than formatical.
Yeah. Come on now. Here's Burke. Slings it far side for White. White. Those mint green shoes.
Yes, they are bright.
You could have said minty there. Back me up and away from the play of foul.
You're right. They're mint colored.
I feel like I got the double mint twins.
Yeah.
Okay, we're okay with that.
All right, you got any? I could use a stick.
Foul
what I heard.
Yeah.
to Brown.
1 point game and make it a 2 point game now. As at the line, Capel makes his first of 2 free throws. While he shoots the second one, Marianne, why don't you give us a Eagle 102 game break?
Well, again, North Callaway's had some big buckets here and have extended their lead a little bit. They were up by as many as 12. Silex brought it back down to a 10-point lead for North Callaway, 32-22. But it's Jacob Blevin at the free throw line. He's about to get 2 free shots, courtesy of Henry Lindsay. So right now, with 10 seconds to go in the half, North Callaway leads Silex by the score of 33-22. This has been an Eagle 102 game break.
Brown for 3, off the mark. And on the rebound, and a foul against the Bulldogs.
So they're call that on Donnell Griffith, maybe? Nope.
You get Kane Mayfield.
Yes.
His second. 13-10. Louisiana had it cut down to 1 before the last 2 free throws from Capel. Now he's at the line again. Missed that one.
Louisiana knows how to play against full court pressure for sure. They're quick at getting the ball down court, and that's how you break that pressure real quick.
Jericho Olsen and his hair replaced Kane Mayfield.
Nice.
Second shot is no good, and the rebound pulled down by Brown. He took a bump, takes it across the line now. Brown gave up his dribble, needs some help, gives it to Javon Reese, over to the far side for Jalen. Couple of dribbles, gives it back to Javon. 2 seconds, here's the 3 at the buzzer, no. And we played a quarter. 13-10, Winfield, the 7th seed, leading the 3 seed from Louisiana. Here from the Bowling Green Invitational on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Memorial Hospital, Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, People's Bank and Trust, and Pepsi. For over 40 years, Heart Care Chiropractic Center has been the trusted name in health and wellness in Bowling Green. Located at 300 West Main, just off the square, Heart Care Chiropractic specializes in helping athletes of all ages stay at the top of their game. Whether recovering from a sports injury or looking to improve mobility and performance, student athletes and their families turn to Heart Care for expert chiropractic care they can rely on. As the action heats up on the field, court, or track, Heart Care Chiropractic Center is proud to support local athletes and keep our community moving strong. Call today to schedule an appointment.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Bowling Green Tractor, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Vicki Cadwalader Real Estate, and Pepsi.
Well, it took Louisiana a while to get going, Chris, but they made it a game. Where did that 14th point come from? Did I miss a free throw go down? I say 14-10. I had 13-10. But it's a 2-possession game here after 8 minutes. Winfield will have the ball. And Camden Burke with it.
I only have 13 also.
Yeah, I think they added a point there because it was 13-10 when the quarter ended. They must have looked at the scorebooks or something or decided. And what? Did he call a foul or 3 second in the lane?
I think he called a foul on, oh, no, maybe it was 3 second.
Turnover gives it back to Louisiana. Trailing by 4, we think.
Yeah.
Javon gives it back to Jalen. He wears number 1. Takes it to the baseline, shot off the top of the backboard, no good. And the rebound pulled down by the Warriors. Burke ahead. To the far corner, Westhoff back up top. Little floater for Schulte through the lane. Rebound goes off his own fingertips and back the other way. Geschwinder to the hoop. No, but a foul going to be whistled on Camden Burke.
His first.
And the first foul against the Warriors here in the quarter.
Yeah, I don't know. I have 13.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
When we went to quarter break, it said 13-10.
Well, Capel missed both of his free throws.
He did.
Huh.
I think somebody hit a button. But I'm going to keep it at 14 until someone complains.
I got 14 up here with a big question mark,
Yeah.
but nobody probably cares about my paperwork. What do you mean no?
No, they don't. I mean, like, no one official. Everyone else knows that we're probably right. He made the second one, so it's a 3-point game.
You got me all flustered. Nobody
I
cares
know.
about my paperwork. I'm putting it in the wrong spot now.
Yeah. I can't even remember who shot.
Geschwinder.
Okay.
Don't cheat on mine.
Yeah. 14-11. Going baseline, and a little too close was Jericho Olsen. His first foul. And it was on the floor. Get it in far side. Schulte to Camden Burke. Burke back up top for Luke White to near side for Westhoff. Corner, Schulte. Gave up his dribble, kicks it out. Burke for three. No, long. Schulte the rebound. Across the key, couldn't get it to Capel clean. Now Burke center of the lane, no. And finally, Geschwinder picks it up. Long pass ahead, Jalen Reese. Just going to dribble to the corner. Give it back to Javon.
I do not like that shot, Mark. I see more of those miss than fall in my experience.
You know, and it's, here's a long-range three. High arcing, no good. Rebound tipped by Capel up to Westhoff. He takes it in the offensive end for the Warriors. Far side, here's a three. No, flat. And Javon with the rebound. AJ behind the back to Javon. Over to the far side. Here's a three. That one's good.
Brown.
And a little kiss at the end there from Landon Brown. The chef's kiss. And we're tied at 14. Another long-range three. That one off the rim, no good. Geschwinder. To Reese. Javon. Far side. Jalen comes out of the corner with it. Fed it in. Javon off the glass for two. Louisiana leads for the first time. Javon Reese. 16-14. Far side. Up and around near corner for Schulte. Up top. That's Brady Capel. Capel tried to feed it inside. Brown going to pick up a personal. His second. And the team's second.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree with that call on Landon Brown. Landon even kind of disagreed with it. The ref's giving him an explanation that your hand was on his back, but there's so much contact throughout this basketball game. How do you call that in a defensive play?
Far side.
He wasn't pushing him.
No. Here's Keel. Shot, no good. Rebound goes to the floor. Pick back up, and a foul going to send Brady Capel back to the free throw line for the third time already.
Javon Reese with that foul.
First foul on Javon. And the free throw's no good. He's missed three in a row. 16-14, Louisiana leading. Let's send it down the hall for an Eagle 102 game break.
We are at halftime, and it's a 33-24 lead for the Thunderbird. Real quick, leading all scorers so far tonight is Luke Lindsay for the Owls. He has 15 points. Leading scorers for North Callaway, Brody Biggers and Austin Brown each have 6. Jacob Levin leads North Callaway with 12 points. So we've still got about 2:40 to go here at halftime. Right now, North Callaway leads Silex 33-24. This has been an Eagle 102 game break.
Off a Landon Brown miss. Here's Donnell Griffith. Kicks it back to A.J. Geschwinder. Javon Reese to the far side for Landon Brown. Brown made a three, just missed a three. Donnell wants it backdoor. Javon Reese gets the bucket instead, and the foul. Good lean from Javon.
That foul on White.
Luke's first. 18-15 Bulldogs. That shot no good. The rebound pulled down by White. White on the run. All the way to the corner. Keeps his dribble and gets the ball to Capel. To the near side. Burke back to White. Tried to feed it inside. It's stolen by Kane Mayfield, and he steps out of bounds. As soon as the Winfield player peeled off, he took a big step back.
It almost looked like he was kind of resetting his balance and kind of regaining some power to pass the ball, and that's what they called on that out of bounds.
Burke for Keel, back up top for Burke. 3:33 to go in the half. Bulldogs with their first lead of the night at 3. Long range 3 to tie it, no, and it hits that
good grief,
that nylon rope that pulls the backboard up.
Keel was way up there.
I wonder if there's something they could, tie that up with or something. It seems like we get a lot of those, and they're going to call carrying the ball on Donnell Griffith.
Coach is kind of getting the ref. I don't know. Wow.
Yeah. And Coach Boswell doesn't usually get very, very wound up.
Yeah.
He did get a technical last week.
He was almost to the corner down there to the ref.
With it is Keel to the near side for Burke. Down low. Back to Burke, center of the lane, and out of bounds, or 3 seconds to the lane called on Winfield. They were in there a while. And a timeout taken by Coach Colin Groves and the Warriors. 5 minutes gone here, second quarter. It's Louisiana 18, Winfield 15 from the Bowling Green Invitational on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Community State Bank of Missouri, Shireman Memorials, and Mike Ingram Plumbing.
At Gambino's Eatery in Louisiana, we're always cooking up ways to serve you better. We're now open Wednesday through Saturday, taking orders from 11 a.m. all the way until 8 p.m. So you've got even more time to enjoy your favorites. We're closed on Sundays, but still available for private events with advanced booking. Real food, real flavor, right here in Pike County. Gambino's Eatery in Louisiana.
If it's not on the menu, we don't talk about it.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, Gambino's Eatery, and Hannibal Regional Medical Group.
Bulldogs 18, Winfield 15.
Fantastic group of cheerleaders.
Oh, yeah.
They've got a big group of cheerleaders.
Yes, they do.
For Louisiana.
Yeah, they've got a big group. Clopton has a big group.
Yeah.
Silex has a big group. Geschwinder with it in the backcourt for the Bulldogs. To Donnell. Across the line. Got himself into trouble. And they gave him a 5-second call.
That's what it looks like.
And no, a timeout was taken by Louisiana.
Timeout. Yep.
18-15 is our score. Timeout, Louisiana. And let's send it down the hall for an Eagle 102 game break.
Well, we got the third quarter underway, and we've had a couple big shots, but not much has really changed as far as the spread. Right now, it's North Callaway leading Silex 38-29. Silex has the ball in their half the court, looking to inbound the ball. So we've got Kuntz looking to wait for this offense to move here, and we'll see if they get off a shot real quick. As they get it into Henry Lindsay, he takes it in. Works it back out to Kuntz. He thought about the three, puts the ball in the court, goes in the paint, and his shot's up, and it's no good. North Callaway with the rebound. So at 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter, North Callaway leads Silex 38-29. This has been an Eagle 102 game break.
Thank you, Marianne. Louisiana turns it over. On the far side after the timeout, back to Winfield.
Yeah, it looked like a little miscommunication there. Donnell, I don't know if the ball was going to Donnell or to Landon Brown, but Donnell tried to get it and just tipped it out of the way of Brown, so he couldn't get it. The ball went out of bounds.
Good passing by Winfield. Shot no good. Putback is good, and it's a one-point game. Luke White with his first bucket of the night.
He's like a foot taller than everybody under the basket.
Brown across the line to Geschwinder, gives up his dribble. Gets a pass down low. Kane all alone. No! He said, what?
What?
Over the far side. Yeah, you don't get much more open. Ball loose. Lots of bodies flying. Burke with it now for Winfield. Center of the lane. Schulte, kick out. 3 on the way. No. Rebound knocked around off the head of Brown. Back to Winfield. Skip pass back to the top for White.
A lot of contact on that last loose ball down there, Mark.
Center of the lane, good, and a foul, or no foul. Schulte hits the deck. Winfield back ahead, 19-18. That was a thud.
Yeah.
Geschwinder skips it middle. Brown across the lane. And this time, Kane is fouled on his way up. He'll shoot some free throws.
By White, Luke White. His second.
Both teams with 3 fouls. Minute 21 to go in the half. Bulldogs need 1 to tie. It isn't that one. A little long. Off the back iron and out. And the official telling Caleb Keel, you settle down in these blocks with your blue and pink shoes. Second shot, long as well. And the rebound off of Quincy Mooney and fought for, still loose. And Burke ends up getting a pass away to Schulte. Ahead for Brady Capel. Capel waits for reinforcements, back to Burke. Down low for Keel. Far side. Nothing there. Comes back to the near side. The 3 is short. Offensive rebound. Good pass over the head. Right to Brady Capel, who puts it in. 21-18 Winfield. Final 50 seconds of the half. Long pass ahead. Mooney to the far side. Javon, a charge. His second foul gives it back to the Warriors with 43.3 seconds to go.
He had Quincy Mooney under the basket. All he had to do was dump it, kind of draw everybody into him and dump it down to Quincy, but they gave him a charge for sure.
Quickly off the bench is Jericho Olsen. He'll come back in for Kane Mayfield. And I think Kane this is more of a mental break for him because he is worked up on that Louisiana bench. Doesn't want him picking up that third foul. 21-18. Burke with it. Down low. White gave up his dribble. He traveled. Yeah.
They called a lane violation on him.
Either way, gives it back to the Bulldogs with now 26 seconds to go. Donnell gets it to Javon. Take it to the bucket. Stripped on the way up. It'll oh! That should be Louisiana ball.
That should be Louisiana ball.
He was stripped. Didn't lose it clean.
Didn't look like it to me either.
Now, Burke, far side to Schulte. Now for Keel. Burke, far side. Schulte, back to Keel. Down to 4 seconds. And we're going to have a blocking foul on Jericho Olsen, his second.
That's 5.
So to the line, we'll head Caleb Keel.
Defensively, the Bulldogs seem a little uncontrolled, but offensively, they're good at getting the ball down court and away from the defense.
22-18 as he makes the first, so it's 2 possession here with 2.3 to go in the half. Coming up, our halftime, including our scoring update from Pike Lincoln Technical Center in Eolia. Second shot, no good.
Wow.
And the buzzer beater was blocked. We head to the locker room with Louisiana, the 3 seed, trailing the 7th seed Winfield by 3, 22-18 from the Bowling Green Invitational on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Advanced Physical Therapy, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, People's Savings Bank, and Lynn's Heritage House.
The Eagle 102 halftime report is coming up.
Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza has fire baked pizza for everyone. Now you have multiple ways to get your favorite meal. You can call 573-324-4444 or go online to backdoorbrickoven.com and DoorDash will deliver it. While on the website, browse through all the meal options, including your healthier choices, like a crustless pizza, a 12-inch cauliflower crust, or a salad. Remember, Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza is a great gathering place for all your parties as well. Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza, Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
At Hannibal Regional Medical Group in Bowling Green, we're not only helping kids grow stronger, we're helping grow a stronger community for the future. Pediatrician Dr. Barbara White provides the specialized care your child needs from birth through college. To schedule an appointment, call 573-324-2241. Hannibal Regional Medical Group in Bowling Green.
Eagles Bluff Golf Course in Clarksville is a locally owned public course, available for play 7 days a week. For more information, call, visit, or go online to eaglesbluffgolf.com.
Dawn's Monuments has been dedicated to helping area residents and their families create monuments to withstand the test of time for over 40 years. With a dedicated team of locals serving in every capacity from sales to installation crew, Dawn's Monuments treats every customer like family because they are family. When you're looking for someone who you can trust, who backs their work with options for upkeep and care and adding final dates or revitalization, visit Dawn's Monuments at 314 West Washington Street in Pittsfield. People who care for families that care.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Eagles Bluff Golf Course, People's Bank and Trust, Pike County Health Department, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
It's now time for the Eagle 102 halftime report on KJFM.
We played 2 quarters here in the second men's semifinal of the Bowling Green Invitational. Mark Front, Chris Grody back here in the broadcast booth as the Bulldogs trail Winfield by 4, 22-18, and just a little too much right now from this Winfield team. Louisiana, it was a slow start for Louisiana offensively, and they're not getting some of the calls, and they're getting a little frustrated so far, and I think that's been the biggest issue. I don't think Winfield's been that much better than the Bulldogs. I think Louisiana just had a frustrating half of basketball.
Yeah, and I think defensively you can see that. They're a little uncontrolled defensively. They've committed, 10 fouls at least. It looks like more like 12 or 13 fouls at least in this first half. And they just got to slow down a little bit. They do very good pushing the ball. They just need to control themselves defensively and try to stop Winfield. Winfield's not overly aggressive to the basket, so Louisiana has a chance here if they calm down a little bit and control themselves defensively.
Yeah, they've done a good job pump faking Louisiana, getting them up in the air, getting them off of their set positions. 22-18 our score. Let's send it down the hall for an Eagle 102 game break.
We have an up and down affair here right now as North Callaway takes it to hold. Getting another nice reverse hook shot up in there is Brody Biggers, and he extends the lead to 13 for North Callaway. Big three from Hank Mooney is no good, but he gets his own rebound. We'll see if he was looking to see if he was going to follow that right up. No, Kuntz is going to take it in. He works his way around off the glass, no good. North Callaway gets the ball. So with 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter, North Callaway continues their lead, 49-36. This has been Eagle 102 game break.
Thank you very much, Marianne. 22-18 here, Winfield leading Louisiana. And we'll be back with our first half scoring numbers after this from Pike Lincoln Technical Center on the Eagle 102 halftime report.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Mutual Insurance agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Noah Builders, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Heart Care Chiropractic Center.
Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza has fire baked pizza for everyone. Now you have multiple ways to get your favorite meal. You can call 573-324-4444 or go online to backdoorbrickoven.com and DoorDash will deliver it. While on the website, browse through all the meal options, including your healthier choices, like a crustless pizza, a 12-inch cauliflower crust, or a salad. Remember, Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza is a great gathering place for all your parties as well. Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza, Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
Hi,
Hi, this is Shelley Clucky with Pike County Mutual Insurance Company. We appreciate the value of working hard and making sure you've taken steps to make sure you're prepared for whatever comes your direction. Best wishes to all of our area athletes for another amazing season from myself and Corey Buchanan at Pike County Mutual Insurance Company on the Square in Bowling Green.
Don't have time to stop by the bank? That's not a problem if you're a customer of People's Bank and Trust. With our mobile and online banking service, you can now bank from anywhere, all from the convenience of your desktop and smartphone. So start banking on your schedule and download the People's Bank and Trust app today. People's Bank and Trust, hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Eolia Landscape Supply.
22-18. I think they're checking the books to see if the scoreboard is right because we both have 21 in our books. And I think our point got added between the first and second quarter somewhere inadvertently. So 22-18 is our score right now as Louisiana trails Winfield after 2 quarters. And Louisiana back out of the locker room, still waiting on Winfield. But let's check those numbers with the Eagle 102 scoring report from Pike Lincoln Technical Center in Eolia. PLTC.org is the website for Pike Lincoln Technical Center.
We'll start with the formatically top of the bracket guests, the Louisiana Bulldogs. Jalen Reese has 6. A.J. Geschwinder has 1. Javon Reese has 6. Donnell Griffith has 2, and Landon Brown has 3. The Winfield Warriors, Camden Burke has 2, Brady Capel has 5, Luke White with 2, Colin Westhoff with 2, Bo Schulte with 5, Caleb Keel with 4, and Nick Giebert with 1. That if you're writing that down, that totals 21. I don't know where the extra point is. Mark and I apparently missed it at the same time together.
Yeah. I think it was. And they're bringing the books over to look at it right now. That scoring report brought to you by Pike Lincoln Technical Center in Eolia. They've got a prospective student event coming up where students and parents can go out, talk to staff, look through the campus, and see what interests them as a potential student for Pike Lincoln Technical Center. Go to pltc.org for more information on that and everything going on at Pike Lincoln Technical Center in Eolia. 22-18, 2:48 to go before the third quarter, and we'll check we'll go to the second half after this on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by William Watson Hotel and Watson 1838, J. Roberts Jewelers, Wood Smoke Meats, and Hayden's Motorsports.
Everyone needs help with something at some point in their life. This is Tracy B. with PCHD, and I am here to remind you that we have certified community health workers staffed at our office that offer assistance for free to those who need help navigating local resources and more. Please don't hesitate to call 573-324-2111 to learn more, or visit our website at pikecountyhealth.org.
Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza has fire baked pizza for everyone. Now you have multiple ways to get your favorite meal. You can call 573-324-4444 or go online to backdoorbrickoven.com and DoorDash will deliver it. While on the website, browse through all the meal options, including your healthier choices, like a crustless pizza, a 12-inch cauliflower crust, or a salad. Remember, Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza is a great gathering place for all your parties as well. Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza, Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
Create the perfect look at Randy's Jewelry in Troy. Discover a huge selection of women's and men's jewelry, from fine and fashion rings to bracelets, necklaces, earrings, watches, and more. Silver, gold, and colored jewelry for every occasion. Visit Randy's Jewelry, 400 Main Street in Troy.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Noah Builders, Pike County Mutual Insurance Agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Eagles Nest End, and People's Savings Bank.
Teams back to their benches. 22-18, Winfield up by 4 after 2 quarters here at the 101st Bowling Green Invitational. Mark Fronick, Chris Grody, and Marianne down the hall. Anything change there? How about an Eagle 102 game break?
Well, we're down to the final 15 seconds as Skylex is looking to score. Instead, they're going to draw the foul, but North Callaway is in the, that's probably their 7th team foul here in this third quarter, so it's going to send Henry Lindsay back to the free throw line. He was just there where he made a couple of buckets. And right now it's a 51-43 game. We'll stay here as as Henry works through these. First one's up and no good. He'll get the second. So again, 13.9 seconds left in the third quarter. North Callaway has led this entire game, but the defensive aggressiveness of Silex has been amazing. They've caused a lot of turnovers here in the third quarter as Henry makes his second one. So with under 20 seconds to go in the third quarter, North Callaway leads Silex 51-44. That's been an Eagle 102 game break.
51-44, not insurmountable there for Silex going into the fourth quarter. It'll be Louisiana ball to start the third quarter here in the high school gym, the championship semis. Winner will take on Clopton for the championship. The other team faces Bowling Green for third place on championship Saturday here at BGT 101. And now they're checking the Winfield book.
Yeah,
They're checking all three books, the officials are, now that they're back on the floor. So that's the delay as we get ready to start the third quarter. I think Eagle 102 Sports might have caused a little controversy here.
I don't know how we would have. Oh, unless somebody's
caught a controversy.
Caught. I like that, yeah.
Yeah. All three books are in question over on the far side. We got our books over here, but I really think it was between quarters.
I do too. I can't.
A 14th point got added.
Yeah, between the first and second, because they have 14, but when you add mine up, it's 13, and I know yours is the same.
And when the clock was at all zeros, I looked up, and it was 13 for Winfield. And then when we came back from the break, all of a sudden it was 14. So there it is. They took the point off. 21-18 our score. Score one for the good guys.
Score the good guys.
Up here in the broadcast booth.
My radio math worked.
Yeah.
Hour.
Yeah. My eyes, your math. Here we go, Mooney. 21-18 our score.
What's wrong with my eyes?
Well, I caught it. You just confirmed it.
Okay.
Scoop it back. Geschwinder over to the far side for Javon. Center of the lane. No.
Great rebound.
Yeah, Jericho gets it to go. Jericho Olsen, not known for his offense, puts one in there. It's a 1-point game. Now, if Louisiana wins by one, whew.
Yeah, your eyes are in trouble.
Yeah, baseline out. Now to Schulte. Kick it near side.
Winfield's book had to have the same thing.
Yeah. They just, no one noticed it, and it would have gone that way. Had our eagle eyes.
Oh, look at that.
Been on top of things. Burke to the far side for Schulte. Schulte cut off from the baseline. Burke near side. Bodies flying. That was Burke. Here's Capel.
Feet got tangled up, I guess.
Down low. Turnaround shot. Good. Wow. Westoff put in the work on that bucket. It's back to a 3-point lead. Far side. Here's Geschwinder. Kick it all the way out to Donnell. To the near side for Quincy Mooney. Back to Donnell Griffith. Center of the lane. Javon Reese. Over the defense and in. There's Javon. He's got 8. 23-22 Winfield. Up by a point. Burke to the near side for Westoff. In the corner for Winfield. 2 minutes gone. Stolen by Mooney. Back to Reese. Javon trying to feed it down to Olsen. Ball loose. Still loose. Picked up by Winfield as White finally pulled it in. White to the bucket. He'll score. Luke White. Yeah, you're either going to pick up the foul or none of the options were good, so Louisiana peeled off. Here's Reese back the other way, and he's fouled by Brady Capel.
Brady's second.
5:31 to play. 25-22 is the Winfield lead. Javon just trying to catch his breath there. He's been working here since the second half began.
I think he's like, keep tying your shoe.
Yeah.
Just another couple seconds.
You might want to double knot that, bud. And the first shot finally goes, and it's short.
Just.
He's got 8 points still. 5:31 to play. They're into the fourth quarter over in the other gym. Let's get Mary Ann for an Eagle 102 game break.
Well, Luke Lindsay came out at the beginning of the fourth quarter and drained a big three, and now it's under a 10-point lead. It's a 9-point lead for North Callaway with 6:40 to go here in the ball game. 56-47. T-Birds still on top of the Owls. This has been an Eagle 102 game break.
Here it's a 2-point game as Javon hit the second of 2 free throws. 25-23. 5:20 to play, third quarter.
Catwall's back in.
Yeah. Puts on a dribbling display there. Gets it to Keel. To the near side for White. Luke White. He's got those Aquafresh shoes on. Kick out for 3. No good. And the rebound pulled down by Donnell Griffith. Gets it to Quincy Mooney. Down to A.J. Geschwinder. All the way across to Javon Reese. And the ball stripped away from him, picked up by Burke. Pass ahead, White. He somehow kept that foot, but a foul going to be whistled against the Bulldogs, and I think that's going to be on Donnell Griffith.
Aquafresh. Do you, like, before games, do you look at stuff around the house to just see how you can get it into the...
No.
Oh.
No, it just pops into my head. Right out the old mouth, no filter. First shot, Capel, no good.
I lost where I was at for a second.
(25-23), 4:36 to play in the third. One more shot for Capel. The foul was the third on Geschwinder, and he makes that one. Back to a 3-point lead. Long pass to get across the line. Jalen Reese to Javon. That was thrown to a spot.
Yeah.
Javon had to get to that spot. Here's Mooney for 3, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Capel.
Tui has been way over. Q's got to slow down just a little and find a spot.
Kick out, Capel. Over to the far side now for White. Good spin move off of Mooney. And stolen by Quincy. Here's Jalen. 1-on-3. He carried the ball a little bit. Donnell for 3. That one's just off the mark. Mooney flies in for the rebound. Gets it to AJ in the corner. Geschwinder. Javon. Off the glass. Good, and a foul. Javon Reese.
Foul was on.
He could tie this game.
Caleb Keel, his second. Quincy did a good job fighting for that rebound down there. That wasn't clean. He fought for it, did a good job to get it to his teammate.
We're tied. The 3-point play from Javon Reese. He's up over 10 points. 26 all. Low scoring game here between Winfield and Louisiana. That is by design of Coach Colin Groves. Camden Burke gets it off for Brady Capel. Capel traveled.
Yeah. Can't be mad about that. You kind of jump stopped and then took your extra step.
Yep.
And I mean, not by any fault. All his momentum was going forward. It was that, let your teeth hit the floor.
Yeah. Here's Jalen Reese. Floats it. Javon. No. If he would have tipped that one up, but he came back down with it, I think he would have had the bucket. It was a much better situation the first time.
Yeah, I think you're right. Just kind of that put back right away.
Was the third on Jalen.
It's a great pass. You talk about a spot.
Yeah.
He put that right where Reese went to get it.
Yeah, that was brotherly love there.
Yes, sir. Yeah. They've played that a time or two in the front yard, backyard, wherever.
Camden Burke with 3:09 to go in the third quarter. Takes it through the lane. Shot. Good for Burke. Winfield back ahead by 2. Stolen. Another one. That's Caleb Keel. 30-26. Back to a 4-point lead for the Warriors. Just like that. Here's Jalen. Almost stolen. Javon gets it to the hoop and in.
Wow.
Javon Reese has 2 more. 2-point game. 30-28. Louisiana trailing Winfield. Burke. Good ball handler. Camden over on the far side with it. Gets it for Schulte out high to the near side for Luke White. Now into the corner for Caleb Keel. Keel lost control. Jalen takes it away. Given back. And a timeout called by who? Or a foul called against Louisiana? It is.
Yep. Called it on A.J. Geschwinder.
That's his 4th. So he'll have to come out. Kane Mayfield back in, so they'll just swap Donnell to the point position.
Oh. It's almost a travel.
Yeah, it was.
He just kept on
He was so
walking.
nonchalant that I don't think the officials even looked at it. Now it's off his hip out of bounds. They're going to say it was touched by Donnell.
Yeah, it clearly looked like a travel to me down here. But like you said, he was just so smooth. He was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Swagger is 9/10 of the law.
Yeah.
And out of bounds. Again, they're going to say it was tipped, but I think that was to avoid calling another foul. Into the ball game for the first time, Will Schulte. He'll replace White. All the way across for Brady Capel. To Camden Burke. Far side now for Schulte. Pass tipped and stolen. Javon tipped it to Jalen. He is cut down. No foul call.
No foul on that at all.
I mean, he was cut down to the floor. Back up top to the bucket. And a blocking foul going to be called on the Bulldogs. I mean, his feet were taken out from under. I mean, he went down hard.
Yeah.
That was the 5th foul, so to the line goes Caleb Keel.
Donnell's first.
And the shot's good.
Who do you got fouls for in this?
I'm not keeping in my corner.
Okay. I'm missing one somewhere.
It was just the 4th. They said he was shooting.
Oh, okay.
So there it goes. I spoke too soon. 32-28, he made them both. Lob pass, Mooney. Stolen. Louisiana, I thought they were getting a little predictable with their passes, and that's saved. Nice job by Quincy Mooney.
Yeah, good block and a good play by Q.
Shot, good, and a foul. Javon Reese, they gave him continuation on that one, and it's a 2-point game. Could be 1 after this shot.
Called on Camden Burke.
Number 2 on Camden. 1:11 to go in this 3rd quarter. Let's send it down the hall for an Eagle 102 game break.
We are under 4 minutes to go here in this basketball game. Silex just took timeout. The workhorse tonight has to be Luke Lindsay. He has 28 points in this contest already, but North Callaway continues to lead this one 60-49. So again, 3:58 to go in the ball game. North Callaway leads 60-49 over the Silex Isles. This has been an Eagle 102 game break.
Timeout taken here, a full timeout. 32-30. Winfield leads Louisiana on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Service and Supply Co-op of Bowling Green, Buchanan Excavating, Eccles Farm Market, and Bill Allen Auction Service.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Ackles Farm Market, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
32-30, our score. Winfield leading Louisiana by 2. Minute 11 to go in the third. Down the hall, North Callaway's leading Silex in the other consolation semi. Was there a fly around that ref? He was waving his arms for a second. Ball taken away. Here's Javon to the hoop. No,
just missed.
Rebound pulled down by Keel for the Warriors. Slings it ahead across center court to the bucket and lost it. And back to Louisiana it comes as Nick Giebert lost control.
So many basketball players seem to want that foul. Like they don't get it called and then they kind of get that plea.
Cross the line, Mooney to Jalen, back out, Donnell to Javon. Javon weaves his way through, can't hit that one, but will head to the line to shoot a pair of free throws. That could tie the game.
Called on
35.
Will Schulte that time.
His first. Both teams with 4 fouls. And the free throw is good. 1 point game. Couple of substitutions. Schulte out.
I'm going to have to write smaller or the time's going to have to go quicker because I'm running out of room in my square here.
Giebert also out. White and Bo Schulte back in. 32-31. We're knotted. 32 all. You hit them both. 32 seconds on the clock. Burke with it in the backcourt. Long pass ahead for Capel to the near side for Caleb Keel. Center of the lane. Shot short. And on the rebound, a foul going to be whistled against Bo Schulte.
That'll be their 4th or their 5th. So Quincy Mooney will be shooting.
Louisiana looking for a lead. They led briefly in the second quarter. And the shot for Mooney is offline. Mooney looking for his first point tonight. He's done things away from the basket, but
just not found his rhythm yet.
Second shot is good.
Job Q.
Up by a point, 33-32. Ball loose, taken away. Pass to the near side, Donnell. Finger roll no good. Rebound loose for a moment, picked up by Capel. Down to 4 seconds. Burke. Over to the far side. Did they get the shot off? No, it didn't matter. Goes just wide, and Louisiana leads Winfield by a point after 3. 33-32. Back with the 4th next on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by DC Septic and Drain, Central Elevator, your Purina dealer, DG Firearms, and Randy's Jewelry.
Central State Bank's team takes the time to understand your unique needs and goals. Join thousands of satisfied customers and experience the personal touch and professional service that set them apart. Visit one of the convenient locations in Pleasant Hill, Pittsfield, Kinderhook, Quincy, and Clayton. Central State Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Bowling Green Tractor, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Vicki Cadwalader Real Estate, and Pepsi.
Before we start the 4th quarter in a 1-point game, Louisiana leads, by the way. Let's send it down the hall for an Eagle 102 game break.
North Callaway inbounds the ball on the far sideline and has had some trouble getting it into the backcourt. Coach Tony Francis wanted a double dribble call and didn't get it. We're down to 2:08 to go here in this ball game. Still a 12-point lead for North Callaway, 63-51. Was waiting to see if Bevlin scores. He takes it to the hole. However, he's going to be fouled on the court. But that is the 6th team foul for Silex, so he's shooting either way. So exactly 2 minutes to go here in this ball game. North Callaway leads this one 63-51 over the Silex Owls, and that's an Eagle 102 game break.
Back up top as we're underway in the fourth quarter. Winfield with the ball trailing by 1. Louisiana's really picked up the pressure in this man defense. Kick it near side, fakes the 3, faked it again, center of the lane.
Nice.
Behind the head pass to Capel. He's got 8 points, and Winfield back ahead by 1.
It's a great behind the head back pass.
Javon with it on the wing. Takes it to the bucket. Good, and a foul. Javon has been drawing foul after foul, crashing toward the net. And Louisiana has a 1-point lead, chance to make it 2 from the line.
Hit 12 points in the last period.
Yes, he did, and that's the 3rd foul on Luke White. 35-34. And here's Javon. No good on that one, still at 20 points. Kick it down low. Knocked in the air. Good job coming back. Long pass ahead. Here's Javon again. No, but a foul. Going to send it back to the stripe. Westhoff going to pick it up. 7:15 remains in regulation. Louisiana so quick turning the floor around off a steal or a rebound.
They do a great job of breaking the press. That's what I really like watching them do.
First one's good.
They spread their guys out. They use the entire court to get the ball from player to player. And it's difficult in a press to cover that. And the quick, right? Be quick about it.
Mm-hmm. Second shot. Good as well. 3-point lead for Louisiana, their biggest of the night. Burke in the backcourt for Bo Schulte. Back to Camden Burke across the line. Tipped and almost taken. Schulte got it back. Down low. White stripped. Out of bounds. Going to stay with the Warriors.
Yeah, the ball was knocked as White went up to shoot. The ball was just knocked out of his hands, kind of there at his belly button range, and he's kind of wanting to get a foul out of that, but it looked like it was all ball to me,
it
too.
Was good.
Yeah.
Out high. Coach Larson Hall still hanging around, or Landon Hall. Kick it. Trying to figure out who he's going to play on Saturday in the championship. The 3 is no good. Offensive rebound, Bo Schulte, but taken away on the far side. Here comes Donnell.
Wow.
To Kane, and he is cut down. Picked up by Jalen Reese. I don't know if Kane Mayfield was ready to get up yet.
Donnell driving down the court to know that Mayfield is even up there in front of him like that was just awesome.
The foul. And they're going to take Kane to the bench. He may have a little bit of blood.
Yeah, he pointed at his head. Doesn't he have to shoot?
Well, if the refs can decide if they're going to give him the moment or assign another shooter. And I think they're going to assign another shooter as Quincy Mooney's going to take the shots.
Must have a little blood on his forehead is what they're kind of cleaning him up there. And that's lucky because typically when you cut your head, it bleeds crazy.
Yeah.
Quincy with 1.
Lead up to 4. Wholesale changes for the Warriors. The foul, by the way, was the 3rd on Brady Capel. And the second shot's no good. Rebound pulled down by Nick Ebert. And he's out of bounds. Out of bounds back to Louisiana. And it's kind of been that kind of second half for Winfield. Just close, but not enough.
Yeah, Gavert's kind of arguing his point with his ref. You better be careful because
you don't want to get a T on top of it.
Yeah, get him an extra foul or a technical for.
Here's Jalen for 3. Jalen Reese has 9. 41-34. Louisiana all of a sudden up by 8. to the hoop. Good, and a foul.
Well, that on Landon Brown, it looks like. Be his third.
Ebert, a chance for a three-point play. And a timeout taken by Winfield ahead of the free throw. 41-36, Bulldogs lead fourth quarter here from the Bowling Green Invitational on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by McMailer & Sons Backhoe and Excavating, Bolin Chevrolet, Adams Plumbing and Electrical, and Sun Window Company.
Noah Builders in Silex is a proud supporter of all area athletes. They're a small, locally owned contractor with over 25 years of experience in custom and new home construction. Noah Builders wants to take your forever home plan and make it a reality. Call or visit Noah Builders at noahbuildersinc.com.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, Gambino's Eatery, and Hannibal Regional Medical Group.
Quite a ball game we have here, Chris Grody.
Yeah, definitely a turnaround since halftime.
The early game went to Clopton in an upset. The 5 seed over the 1 seed Bowling Green, 52-43. So Clopton takes on the winner of this game between the Bulldogs and Warriors. Bowling Green will play in the third place game. Over in the other gym, it was Van Far over Ellsbury, 71-60, and North Callaway and Silex still doing battle. So let's send it down the hall for an Eagle 102 game break. Maybe not. Has Marianne completed? Is she gone?
I don't know. She just decided she wasn't going to talk to you, though.
72-59 was the final. North Callaway over Silex. So Marianne has packed it up after North Callaway defeated the Owls. And it will be Van Far against the Thunderbirds for consolation at noon on Saturday. So the broadcast belongs to us from now on, Grody.
All right. I think we got to stop here for a clean the floor moment.
Yeah, there may have been some blood on the floor.
I think there is, and there's certainly no speed here to get this taken care of.
No.
It doesn't look like.
Well, that's what happens when Bowling Green plays the first game. You kind of lose some of the helpers for the second game.
I guess.
I'm not sure. The two officials are standing down here with it.
Yeah, Coach Chin just talked to Coach Epperson, and she ran off to the locker room. Here, looks like she's coming back.
Gotcha. I think that is some disinfectant that they're going to spray down there on the floor. Probably kills 99.9%. I'm sorry, I do commercials for a living.
I know you do. I was just waiting for your next commercial for, I don't know, Drano or something. I don't know what would have been next.
And I want to be the next voice of, what was it, 2,000 Flushes. I love that guy for up to 4 months.
For up to 4 months.
I love that guy. 41-36 our
find
score.
a hobby, I think.
Well, at the line is Nick Giebert to try and complete the three-point play, and he got iced, but Winfield gets the rebound. Here's Burke, far side, three from the corner, good. Wow, Colin Westhoff with the tray, and it's 41-39. Louisiana's lead down to 2. Get it to Javon. Javon, yes, and a foul.
Scores.
He got the defender up in the air, put it up over him, got the contact, and it's 43-39 with a free throw to come.
And that's Burke's fourth, isn't it?
They got him for 3. I got him for 3.
I do have him. I put it on the wrong side, wrong one. I have him for 3 as well.
Here we go with the free throw, and good. He's gotten better from the line as the game has gone on.
He's gotten better on the floor as the game has gone on.
I think he kind of figured out what was being called, what wasn't, and he's adjusted his game. Tied up by Jalen. Nice job in the corner from the little man. Arrow favors the Bulldogs.
And I don't know if you noticed or not, Jalen got a hold of the ball and then immediately looked to the score table to see which way it was going to go.
He's got it in the backcourt. Floats it to Donnell, and they're going to call Burke. Said he drugged down Donnell Griffith. That's the 5th foul, too.
Yeah, and that will be his 4th.
Free throws are coming. Donnell Griffith to the line, just 2 points tonight.
I'm missing a foul on this period against Winfield somewhere.
And Griffith's shot is good. 45-39. Second shot, no. Javon tips up the rebound, but Burke grabs it. 6 points is the Louisiana lead. Kick it down low for White. Luke White to the corner now for Burke. Camden back up top. Caleb Keel back to Camden Burke. Burke to the bucket, no. Tip up rebound, tipped into the Winfield bench, back to the Bulldogs. 4:59 to play. And the Dogs have a 6-point lead. Jalen into the front court for Brown, almost hit Coach Boswell.
He kind of hopped on that one leg. I'm surprised they didn't call him the way they've been calling stuff.
That's going to be the 4th foul on Luke White. And Donnell Griffith going back to the line. Good ball game. And I think Louisiana's using some of the lessons they learned against Silex as the shot's good. Don't take your foot off the pedal.
Right. Yeah, Clopton certainly does not do that.
Second shot is short.
Just hit the rim.
Keeps the clock moving. Ball loose. Still loose. And a timeout. Inadvertent whistle. Inadvertent whistle. He thought he heard one of the coaches say timeout.
Well, nobody had the ball, even if he said timeout.
Yeah. I think he was anticipating.
Yeah, I think so too. Ball stays to Winfield.
Kick it down. Skip to the near side. Caleb, and the ball taken away. Here comes Javon to the buckets. No. Rebound pulled down by Keel. That could have been a. Yep. Jalen going to pick up a little foul there, trying to get the punch out, and that's his 4th. Just the 2nd team foul against the Bulldogs here in the 4th quarter.
They've done well here, where I talked about them being a little uncontrolled on defense, and here they've done a really good job in this period, defensively.
Yeah. It's led to some offense, too. Almost a backcourt violation there. Little floater from in front of the free throw line. Good for Keel. He's got 10 points now. Almost lost. With a 5-point Bulldog lead. To the buckets. Good, and a foul. Brown going to try for the 3-point play.
That foul is on White. That should be his 5th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That is correct. So Luke White with 4 points fouls out of this ball game with 4:01 to play.
I think Coach Groves is arguing this call, or at least getting an explanation of the call anyways.
It was a foul. Not one of the more flagrant ones, but Brown did a good job getting the defender in the air. They are still working on the forehead of Kane Mayfield. And the free throw is no good. 2 Warriors almost lost that rebound out of bounds.
Yeah, almost.
48-41. 7 points is the Louisiana lead, almost a walk.
Yes, foot was stuck.
And a foul going to be whistled against the Bulldogs. That's the 3rd team foul.
Called that against Q. Quincy Mooney, his second.
Second shot, or the second shot at the possession, and another foul. Now they'll get 2 shots as Javon got up in the air and fouled.
I missed what happened there. Missed free throw?
No, it was an inbound play.
Inbound. Thank you.
Javon Reese fouled on the shot, and now Brady Capel heads to the line. And he makes the first. All of a sudden the fouls, 4 of them for the Bulldogs.
Mayfield checks back in. The
Brown
big
out.
Band-Aid on his forehead.
Uh-huh. And a big smile on
And a
his
smile,
face.
that's right, yep.
Hits them both. 5-point game now.
Smile's probably more important.
Oh, stripped away. Back the other way are the Warriors. With it on the far side is Westhoff. He has trouble, gives it off to Capel. And back out to Burke. Here's the 3 from the corner. Long. And a foul going to be whistled on Colin Westhoff. On the rebound as he came in from behind on Dono Griffith and knocked him down. So we'll walk to the other end. Shoot some more free throws. Donnell's been to the line 3 times in this quarter. First shot's good.
First is good.
Let's get him over that 50% hump with this shot.
There it
Hit
is.
them both.
So put him at 6 points.
And an even 50 on the board for the Bulldogs. Ball tipped and taken away by Mooney. Taken back by Giebert. Shot good and a foul. Nice play by Nick.
Who'd they put the foul on?
50-45. .315 to play. Timeout taken. The foul was the 3rd on Kane Mayfield. And teams will head to the benches. 50-45. Louisiana leading by 5 over Winfield for a chance to make it to the championship game of the Bowling Green Invitational on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Center Locker Service, Custom Works Salon and Tanning, JJ's Taco Burger and Donuts, and Kern's Construction.
Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats is your first stop when stocking your freezer. Brown's has frozen chicken, steaks, brats, and burgers ready to go. For wholesale and custom butchering, Brown's is your first call. It's where quality meets service. Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats. For your meat processing, smokehouse meats, and homemade sausage. Just off Highway 61 in Silex.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Eagles Bluff Golf Course, People's Bank and Trust, Pike County Health Department, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
50-45. Louisiana leading Winfield here in the semifinals of the Bowling Green Invitational. This game was 21-18 at the half with the Bulldogs behind. They finally take a lead in the 3rd quarter, and they haven't given it up yet.
Not yet.
Led by as many as 7.
Winfield's doing a good job to try to stay in the basketball game here, especially in the last minute or 2.
At the line to try and make it a 4-point game is Nick Giebert. He has 1 shot. The and 1 is good.
Good, really good.
Mooney to Griffith. Good crossover, gets him across the line. Javon Reese. Center of the lane, off the glass and good.
Javon is on fire.
Yes, he is. 52-46. Far side. Stop, pop, Giebert. Rims out and out of bounds. It's going to go back to the Bulldogs with 2:51 to play. Oh, just threaded a needle to get it inbounds to Javon, but then it's stolen by the Warriors. Shot no good, Giebert. Quincy Mooney the rebound.
There he goes.
to the near side. Donnell Griffith to the bucket, and good.
It's a good pass again by Quincy. Way to see his teammate up ahead of him like that and make a really good bounce pass.
Burke, far side for Westhoff. Down to the baseline for Capel. Skips it all the way up to Camden Burke. Touch pass to the near corner. Shot, or the ball was stripped, but I think they're going to get Jalen, and that's going to be his fifth.
That will be his fifth.
With 2:15 to go. First Bulldog to foul out. Second player overall. In to replace him is A.J. Geschwinder. First shot. Swishes down, or
it went down.
It went down like a toilet swishes, not a.
Oh, I see. Not the basketball swish.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I'm still on my 2000 flushes. Made them both.
With another toilet swish.
And the ball thrown away. Turnover back to the Warriors, and you can't let them sneak back in. The last, I'd say, 45 seconds of game clock, Louisiana's made a couple of plays that just kind of make you scratch your head.
Offensively, they've not been great here in the last few.
Taken. Donnell. All the way to the bucket. No.
It's just too much.
To the far side and out of bounds. Louisiana lucked out there, and they gained a new player as well as Capel ended up on the bench. You don't get to keep him, though, and a timeout taken by the Bulldogs with 1:49 to go. It's 54-48. Louisiana ahead for a chance to make it to the championship here at the Bowling Green Invitational on Eagle 102 Sports.
Bowling Green Invitational Tournament coverage brought to you by Magruder Limestone, Bill Allen Auction Services, Bowling Green Lumber Company, and A Taste of Philly.
It's a new year, a fresh start for a lot of things. But here's a question to kick things off. When's the last time your online bank supported your community? If your bank doesn't have a front door, it probably isn't supporting local schools, charities, or small businesses. At PSB, your money stays right here, helping the community you live in grow. This year, make a local choice. PSB Bank, local banking that makes a difference. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Eolia Landscape Supply.
54-48. Louisiana coming from behind to lead this game with under 2 to go by 6 points.
Yeah, from behind for most of the game, really.
Yeah.
Kind of took over in the third and haven't let go.
But Winfield is sticking within striking distance. Right now, a 6-point Bulldog lead. Javon to inbound. Jalen's fouled out. He had a good night off the bench. Donnell lost control and then just puts it off the foot of a Winfield player out of bounds. So let's try that again, the inbound. Bulldogs never really got it going that first time.
Let's see if they get away from the sidelines this time.
Lob pass to Kane. Stripped from him. A lot of contact got away with there. And a foul going to be called on Javon, and that is 4 on Reese.
Yeah, he'll need to be careful.
Minute 34 remaining. And the first shot is good. Keel is just, none of them have been pretty, but they've all gone down here in the fourth.
Fallen. Yeah, they all count.
Only missed one all night. Second one, okay, that one was pretty.
That one was, yeah, pretty good.
54-50. Now back to Mooney in the backcourt. To Donnell again across the line, and he traveled. Turnover back to Winfield. It's a 4-point lead for the Bulldogs.
Dribble first is what we talked about. He kind of faked the pass and took that step, and that's what I think they called him on. Trying to break up that routine. Like you said, they were getting pretty predictable, and he's trying to change it.
Burke, lob pass to the corner for Westhoff. Back up for Camden Burke. To Westhoff for three. Long. And the rebound pulled down by Donnell Griffith, and he's fouled. It's going to be the third on Caleb Keel. Minute 3 to go. Both teams with 5 fouls. And the shot is short. One more for Donnell. For a 5-point lead. That one's good.
That is good.
55-50. Burke. Over to the far side. Tipped and taken by Geschwinder. AJ to the hoop. Yes. He took a tumble afterward. And now a steal by Mooney. Quincy 1-on-3 to the hoop. No. Follow. And a timeout taken by the Bulldogs with 39.3 seconds to go. 57-50. Bulldogs lead Winfield. Final minute on Eagle 102 Sports.
Bowling Green Invitational Tournament coverage brought to you by Custom Works Salon and Tanning, Law Offices of Briscoe and Brannon, Romar Supply, and Mimi's Pantry.
We have a simple formula at Shelter Insurance. Provide personalized coverage at great rates with local agents to help you choose the coverage you need.
Contact me, affiliate agent Kayla Henderson or Brent Brandstetter in Bowling Green. We're your shelter agents for auto, home, and life.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Noah Builders, Pike County Mutual Insurance agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Eagles Nest End, and People's Savings Bank.
57-50. The Clopton Hawks finally leaving. They think they know the outcome of this one with 39 seconds to go. They all got a tasty sandwich also.
Yeah, it looks like it's a good way to eat healthy.
Yeah. All right, Bulldogs ahead by 7.
I want a tasty sandwich. You don't bring any for us?
I didn't bring anything, no. Lob pass gets it in. Donnell Griffith in a double team. Gets out of it and fouled before the pass to Kane Mayfield. And Donnell Griffith going back to the line.
That ought to be it for Burke.
They gave it to Bo Schulte. And the shot is good. 8-point lead, biggest of the night for Louisiana.
I'd like to point out it would have been it for Burke.
It would have. He made them both.
Donnell.
9-point lead for Louisiana. Up the floor with it. And thrown away on the far side. Back to the Bulldogs, and I think that's just about going to do it.
I think so.
59-50. The Bulldogs ahead. If they can get it in, I don't think they're fouling. Tipped around, stolen by the Warriors. Into the front court for Westhoff. Far side for Burke. Burke's three. Off the mark. Kick out, another three. This one Schulte, no. Tip up, no, but a foul is going to send Camden Burke to the line. 12.1 seconds to go.
They put that on Geschwinder, so he will have fouled out.
Just 3 points tonight for AJ. Into the ball game, Landon Brown.
Burke looking for his first points in this period.
And the shot's good.
Yeah, you found it.
59-51.
There it is.
Yeah. That was it.
Just hiding right there.
And the second one good as well.
Substitution. Cole Shoemake into the game for Winfield.
Louisiana will dribble out the final 5 seconds. Bulldogs go into the championship game here at the 101st Bowling Green Invitational as they beat 7-seed Winfield 59-52. We'll wrap up night number 3 of the Bowling Green Invitational after this on Eagle 102 Sports.
Bowling Green Invitational Tournament coverage brought to you by William Road Enterprises and JGS Cattle Company, Pike Lincoln Technical Center, Spring Valley Accounting, and McDingers.
The Eagle 102 Sports postgame show is coming up on KJFM Radio.
Lynn's Heritage House, your home for affordable and home-like senior living, is perfect for independent seniors or those needing assistance with daily activities. Lynn's has a dedicated staff providing around-the-clock support and comprehensive health monitoring. Residents can relish the same lifestyle they've always enjoyed, but with the peace of mind knowing help is available when needed. If you or someone you know is ready for a retirement home or needs care from a hospital stay or surgery, call Lynn's to set up a tour and visit soon. Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane, Louisiana.
Ackles Farm Market has locally produced beef, pork, and honey. Stop in for your farm fresh cut ribeye, New York strip, sirloin steaks, fillets, stew meat, ribs, ground beef, snack sticks, and all beef hot dogs. While there, stock up on homegrown fruits and vegetables as well. Open every day, 9 to 7. Ackles Farm Market, just off Highway 54 between Louisiana and Pittsfield.
Mike Ingram Plumbing Sales and Service specializes in all things plumbing, from repairs and professional installations to detailed camera inspections and new home construction. Their expert team has you covered. Experience quality plumbing done right. Call Mike Ingram Plumbing Sales and Service today at 573-719-9474.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Ackles Farm Market, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
Time now for the Eagle 102 Sports postgame show on KJFM Radio.
The Bulldogs come from behind in the second half to beat Winfield 59-52, so the 3-seed Louisiana takes care of business against the 7-seed Winfield and will take on the Clopton Hawks, the 5-seed, in the championship of this Bowling Green tournament on Saturday afternoon. It'll be Bowling Green and Winfield for third place, Van Far and North Callaway for consolation, as North Callaway beat Silex 72-59. It was Van Far over Ellsbury 71-60. So that takes you through what happened tonight here on night number 3 of this Bowling Green Invitational. And Chris, Louisiana got better every quarter.
Yeah, every quarter. Really. I mean, when you look at the statistics here, Javon Reese really turned it on in the second half and did a great job. More specifically in the third, he really just came out and played really good. And I talked about Louisiana not being very controlled on defense. They started to control that a little bit more, committed a few less fouls in the second half than what they did in the first, and came away with, a 7-point victory.
That they did. 59-52, our final. And into the championship game, and that's a rematch of the Clopton Tournament Championship between the Bulldogs and the Hawks. We'll take a break, come back, final numbers after this on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Memorial Hospital, Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, People's Bank and Trust, and Pepsi.
Hi, this is Patrick Cuppy, Assistant Rehab Director and Physical Therapist at PCMH Outpatient Physical Therapy. Please choose Pike County Memorial Hospital for all of your physical therapy needs. In Bowling Green, call 324-3105. In Louisiana, call 560-5530.
When it's time to honor your loved ones, trust the experience and care of Shireman Memorials. With decades of experience, Jason's team will help you create a memorial that your family will be proud of for generations. Visit Shireman Memorials today at 1135 West Washington Street in Pittsfield, where memories are carved to last.
The Eagles Nest Inn Bed and Breakfast in Louisiana is where history, comfort, and charm come together. Explore quaint streets, visit local attractions, and return to comfort at the end of the day. Call or book online at theeaglesnestinbb.com.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Bowling Green Tractor, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Vicki Cadwalader Real Estate, and Pepsi.
Final again, 59-52, Louisiana over Winfield, and our final scoring number is brought to you by Pike Lincoln Technical Center in Neolia. PLTC.edu is the website. They've got good social media coverage as well. So just Google Pike Lincoln Technical Center, find out what it's all about.
Got the volume up.
Yeah. Well,
Start
I
with
was
the
over here.
Winfield Warriors. Camden Burke had 6. Brady Keppel had 10. Luke White 4. Colin Westhoff 7. Bo Schulte 5. Caleb Keel led their team with 14, and Nick Giebert had 6. The Louisiana Bulldogs, Jalen Reese had 9. AJ Geschwinder 3. Get this, Mark. Javon Reese, 27 points.
Nice.
Donnell Griffith 11. Landon Brown 5. Jericho Olson 2, and Quincy Mooney 2.
And a 7-point win for the Bulldogs tonight, and they're into the championship game against Clopton. Fun night here on night number 3. We've got one more night of semifinals tomorrow here on Eagle 102 Sports. It's the ladies' turn on Friday night, and here's how our schedule matches up. The early game here in the high school gym will be Louisiana and Silex in the championship semis. And the late game will be Clopton and Winfield. Over in the middle school gym, the early game is North Callaway and Van Far. The late game is Bowling Green and Ellsbury to decide who will play when on Saturday in the marathon that is Championship Saturday after the snow knocked out Monday action here at the tournament. Well, Chris, another fun night, and let's get you back in here on Championship Day. 59-52, our final. Louisiana advances to take on Clopton on Eagle 102 Sports.
You've been listening to Area High School Sports on Eagle 102. Join us each week as